5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Live from Buffalo, New York, ladies and gentlemen, it's the Keemstar Show with your host, Keemstar, and co-host, Salvo Pancakes.
Keem, good Wednesday, buddy. Good to see you here. You look good in pink, I'll tell you that. You know, there's not a color that you wear that you don't look hot and sexy.
That's
good
right.
To be here,
Every
everybody.
color of the rainbow. We know. Listen, we got a big show for you this evening. Absolutely massive. I mean, this is going to shock the world. I mean, we're coming off of an Ethan Klein a couple years ago, claiming that James Charles stole his colors of his hoodie. You remember this?
How could I not remember it? I mean, Ethan Klein made a big deal about it for a year. And think, Ethan, if you didn't give my boss right here, Daniel Keem, a bad angle on that one podcast how many years ago, we wouldn't have to kneel on your grave tonight, huh? You got to respect your guests, Ethan, and you didn't, and you're going to learn your lesson here tonight.
Unbelievable. We're going to go through the history of Teddy Fresh. You know, I remember the beginning of Teddy Fresh, right?
Ah, yes.
Hila Klein, which is Ethan's wife, believe it or not, shocking, right? She came out and she said that she was launching a clothing brand. She had all these designs.
Yes, and
she was hand drawing them. It was like
sewing.
It was like, oh my God. I remember she came out with a sketchbook. This is many years ago. And she's like, look at my art. Look at my designs. I'm going to make clothing. People are like, damn.
Yes.
She's a clothing designer.
Yes. Like she was propping up Teddy Fresh, Hila Klein, and herself as like the next big Donda, the next big Virgil. And I remember it to a T. She was sitting in a rocking chair knitting, right?
Knitting.
And really kind of promising custom. Homemade, original designs. And that was years ago. And then over the years, I'm not sure if she just got lazy or something.
And they found wild success by basically copying clothes from the early 90s. The color block hoodie is from the 90s.
Yes. So their OG sweater, everybody knows it. The color block hoodie that made them famous ended up being stolen, right?
Yep. So look at this. Pull this up right now. Can you get that bigger for us?
Yep.
Can you get that bigger for us? Okay, so look what we got going on here. We got Ethan Klein and Hila Klein very upset, thinking that James Charles...
Ethan Klein looks very good in this, by the way.
Stole their color block hoodie. They didn't invent color block hoodies. How do we go from Hila in a sketchbook saying, these are my designs, I'm going to be a clothing designer,
right.
to then making a color block hoodie, which everyone knows. It's like, imagine if Ethan Klein and Teddy Fresh is like, we designed blue jeans. Original design, blue jeans.
Right.
That's what's happening here.
Yes.
So this whole ordeal of James Charles stealing the color block hoodie was insane. It was insane, people. And we're going to go through that. I want to give them a quick rundown so they understand what's going on.
I like that. And then I want to talk about you some more.
We're going to be talking about this color block hoodie, all right? But then we're going to be talking about them being complete hypocrites and potentially straight up stealing designs from multiple different people. Now, Salvo Pancakes, he came out with this thread, a viral thread.
I did.
He exposed Teddy Fresh for allegedly stealing designs. And the H3H3 podcast fans over on the Reddit, they got together and they ran a flag campaign, got his Twitter taken down, people. I had to go hit up my people. And I was like, look, man, Salvo didn't do nothing wrong. We got him back.
Thank you.
But while we were waiting to get him back, he went to another Twitter account. He redid the thread. That one went viral. You had Rich Lux out there retweeting it. Everybody talking about it. The T channels were like, wow, Teddy Fresh really be stealing designs. That's what they said. I didn't say that. Don't sue me. Anyhow, that went viral. And then what happened? That Twitter account also went down. They were trying to silence you from telling the truth. I got that one back, too.
I'm a victim. Yeah, so I made a thread.
That could be the story. We could do a whole podcast on just that. But guess what, Salvo, there's new information, right?
New information has dropped, right? So I made those threads and everyone's like, holy crap, Salvo is groundbreaking. He's breaking news. And then over the months and over the week, more leaks have came to me and I've been making additional threads. And blatant robbery, blatant thievery. And in this case, right, people want to be like, they want to kind of move the goalposts. This is what the Ethan Klein aunties. We got to start calling his fans the aunties, right? The aunties of the internet.
I'm getting nervous. Aunties?
Aunties, yes.
What do you mean?
Like ants, right? It's like when you think about an ant.
Yeah, but why are you using the slang? But go ahead.
Okay, ants, aunties, right? Aunties, my aunt, she doesn't really do anything all day. She kind of just hangs out and drink wine and gossip, right? So that's the H3 podcast fans, the aunties of the internet.
I see your point.
Yes,
okay.
the aunties, right? So so they want to be like, well, that one looks sus, but that one you're reaching. No. In this case, there is no such thing as a coincidences when you're dealing with the Kleins.
Ooh.
At the end of the day, we got to connect the dots. We got to figure it out.
So that's what we have in store for you
Yes.
today. That is the show. But at the very end, we're going to fight back. Oh, we are going to fight back. But right now, it's time for drink delivery
there you go, Keem,
from the beautiful Brantley.
Brantley. Woo, woo,
Hey.
Brantley. Woo, woo. Hello, Brantley.
That's my girl.
That's my girl.
Brantley, go on mic. Go on mic. Tell everyone why we're wearing pink real quick.
Hey y'all. We're wearing pink because of Breast Cancer Awareness Month.
Yep.
So
Yes.
if you can, please, if you don't mind, wear something pink at least.
And Brantley, let me ask you this. Correct me if I'm wrong, but breasts are Keemstar's favorite body part, correct?
No.
Oh,
No. Okay.
The booty man.
I'm a booty dude. Okay,
Okay.
get over here, give me a kiss, and everybody
Okay.
get hearts in the chat for Miss Brantley. If you could turn that light off real quick.
Whoop, whoop.
Hearts in the chat for Miss Brantley.
And Miss Brantley, I need another drink in 15 minutes, sweetheart. Thank you very much.
Don't give him a drink. We're gonna be good on
Pink
this.
for the tatas. Pink for the tatas. Thank you,
Okay.
Brantley, everybody.
Thank you, Brantley. Love you, baby.
So at the end of the day, this show is going to be filled with us getting the revenge that my boss deserves for that one camera angle many years ago, and for Supreme, and for Palm Angels, and for all the clothing brands that the Teddy Fresh want to steal. And then maybe we'll get into Mitch Jones. I want Mitch Jones on the
But
show tonight.
I promise you, people, we have a plan. We have a plan of revenge at the end of this. Okay, so let's get into it. All right.
Yeah.
I believe we have some clips. Do we have some video clips of, let's start at the very beginning, of Ethan Klein getting very upset at James Charles for having a color block hoodie.
Yes, and we're going to roll it.
Thing is that I'm having a hard time with his merch because this is the exact same design as Ela's.
It's the same
combined with the
design
fact
based
that
on what?
His audience is so huge.
Are we allowed to
start
interrupt clips tonight, Keemstar? Is that on the table? Or are we
I'm
gonna
just
let it
saying,
roll?
what is he talking about?
Right. So he's just mad because at the end of the day, James Charles doing this, he doesn't care that the integrity of Teddy Fresh and his wife's work is at stake. What is he mad about? James Charles is taking money from the Klein's table. Roll it, Chris.
Using us of plagiarism. What do you think?
Plagiarism?
So here's his hoodie. And then here's our hoodie.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. Everybody
Same
knows this
sleeve
story.
color.
Hi, sisters.
Teal and purple. The same body color. It's just a little
It's
lighter.
not. It's
really.
not.
Same
The
hood.
Kleins,
hood and
the
drawstring.
Kleins own colors now. They own colors.
The Kleins think they own everybody, by the way, if you haven't noticed. If it was up to Ethan, they would own James and keep him around the house as a cute little maid, probably.
Yeah.
They don't own colors, and they don't own this color black hoodie. And at the time, correct me if I'm wrong, Keem, the opinion was that Teddy Fresh and H3 Podcast were kind of in the right, correct?
Yeah. I mean, they had crazy support from the community at the time, but it was so like insane because if you left and you talked to other YouTubers like in commentary community, they'd be like, Ethan didn't invite color block. Like,
Correct.
Like it was like they had support among their own fans, but that's it. That's it.
Yeah, and Gila looks beautiful as always, and Ethan looks very skinny here. So, also, I'm watching this clip, right? And if someone...
That's crazy. He does look skinny. And
He
that
looks
was
so
only,
skinny.
That was only like, what, 2 years ago?
just 2 years ago. He looks great in this video, by the way. But
very handsome.
if I'm a man and
He kind of looks like, have you ever seen, what is the name of that Christmas movie? Famous Christmas movie. I believe it's called Home Alone. He looks like one of the burglars.
he
but-
does look like one of the burglars. Yes, he looks like a combination of like both of them almost, like Joe Pesci.
You're saying he looks like Joe Pesci.
He looks like Joe Pesci.
That's not what I said.
No.
That's not what I said. I said he looked like one of the burglars in Home Alone. I know the actor is Joe Pesci, but he doesn't look like Joe Pesci. He looks like one of the burglars.
Chris the
in
Narc,
Home Alone.
everybody. Chris, thank you for coming back here tonight.
Yeah, thanks for interrupting.
Absolutely. No, that was a good point by him. We were talking
Chris
about the
can't do
burglar.
anything right. Continue.
Oh, come the fuck on.
So if I am a man and I'm accusing somebody of stealing my hard-earned money and disrespecting my company, I'm not going to go on cam. I'm not going to cam up and kind of talk in this monotone way and be very very upset
guys,
this. No.
And I just want everyone to remember, this wasn't just one stream. This was multiple streams, multiple tweets. He was raising a hissy fit.
Yes.
And I wish Chris would have got more clips, because are there any more clips of him complaining about the color block hoodie?
So this is the major clip of the color block.
Because the major clips were mostly on TikTok. Remember those TikToks?
Oh, yeah.
And
Of
that's
course. I remember
actually
the
next
TikTok.
clip.
Absolutely.
That's actually the next one.
Okay,
play
because
it,
I wish we
perfect.
had a better clip, because there's clips of him being angry, mad. Ugh,
yeah.
You stole my colors.
Oh yeah, we stole your colors. We're stealing your pride after tonight, Ethan. Roll it.
He brought it up when I messaged him. He's like, "Here, let me show you."
God, the dead air on the
air.
show. Dead air on the show.
Step it up, Gila. Your
says,
husband
"When you
can't
DM'd
talk.
me yesterday,
I don't
I
want to
sent you
hear
the
dead
original
air,
photo."
Gila. If your husband can't muster up the words from his gullet, you better speak and step up, or we're gonna fire your ass. Dan and
I
AB are
can't
ready
do
to
this
step
dead
in.
air stuff. I can't do this stuff. People think I watch this show. How can you?
You can't
How
watch
can
it.
you?
It's unwatchable.
How can you?
It's unwatchable.
It feels like a troll. It's like they start talking and then stop.
yes.
Start talking and stop.
Stop. Stop.
Stop.
Stop.
Like, what is going on?
And listen, Gila, baby, this is a warning to Gila.
here-
Hold on, Chris. This is a warning to Gila. I still notice that Gila is just taking up a space on the H3 podcast, right? She goes on every podcast, every Friday. It's Fridays with Gila.
What are you talking about?
Gila. Gila.
Monotone Monica.
Yes, Monotone Monica. Monotone Monica. Every podcast, she sits there every Friday, and this is what she does. She's just on her computer, and she's scrolling. She's online shopping. She's looking through retailers, trying to steal more designs.
Get
and
us to
she's
the next
not
clip.
saying anything, Gila.
Get us to the next
Step
clip.
it up, or I'm going to team up with Starkiller, and we're dragging her ass out of the studio.
Okay.
Yes,
Well,
thank
that's
you.
like a threat. You
Your
don't mean
fans
that.
are your
You-
fans.
you don't actually
No, I
mean
don't
that.
mean that. I'm talking rhetorically. But I've noticed, Keem, your fans get real annoyed when I talk too much on this podcast.
Yeah, you do.
They
You
need to
do.
wake up. They need
do.
to wake up, or I'm gonna start calling them out by the name. Roll it.
Okay.
No, pause it. Hold on. James Charles, by the way, in the upper left-hand clip, looks sexy. That arch that James Charles is doing, God, I would date him.
Just gonna roll it.
Talks where he was promoting the hoodie. That has a combined view count of like 60 mil. Yeah, 60 million. Maybe more.
Like, I have a hard time paying
maybe more.
attention to Ethan when all I see is James Charles backing that ass up. I kid you not. James, baby, come to Buffalo. I'll fly you out, James. Roll it again. Keem, come back at the camera here.
Keems like I'm not.
It's
coming
true,
down.
though. It's like James Charles. Like, Chris, you can't do that arch. Keem can't do that. That arch is undefeated, by the way. Good for James. Good for James. Roll it from the beginning. I'm sorry.
I don't really think it looks like your hoodie.
You think it looks like my hoodie?
No, I don't think it looks like your hoodie.
Did you hear
at all.
that?
What?
Don't.
Why are you saying?
Wait,
Oh,
why are
wait
you
a
saying-
minute.
Oh,
Wait
the
a
worker's in
minute.
trouble.
Did you hear that? Play it from the beginning so Keem's old ears can hear that again.
I heard it.
No,
I
but-
literally reacted to it.
No, you didn't. I need a bigger reaction for the edit. Okay, roll it.
View count of like 60 mil. Yeah, 60 million. Maybe more. I mean, maybe more.
I don't really think it looks like your hoodie.
Oh
You
my
think it look-
God!
it has a
Yes.
Was that the reaction?
That was really good. That was good, Keem.
Holy shit.
Is that the reaction?
But did you hear? That was awesome. Thank you for that. That was good. But did you hear the scared and how quickly Dan changed his opinion on that? By the way.
Yeah.
Okay. We know that Ethan rules with a iron fist over there in Hollywood, California.
Dude, I just imagine at the end of these H3H3 podcasts, right?
yeah.
Okay, good show, everyone. Good show. Dan, you stay behind, right? Just in a meeting.
Yes.
Hey, like you're Dan, I'm Ethan. Like,
What'd you do to Chris?
why didn't you laugh when I said duck? Duck is funny. Have you ever seen a duck? Ducks laugh.
Yeah.
Ducks are laughable.
Yeah. You're right, Ethan. Oh, you're right, Ethan. Yeah, no, but
I want more laughs.
Oh my gosh. Well, that's why he has to fight. See, this is how unfunny Ethan Klein is, right? That's why he has 25 interns and producers filling up that studio, because he's so unfunny. But if you get 100 people, maybe 5 of them will laugh and give that reaction about what Ethan wants.
Okay, so listen, let's move the story along, because we want to keep you invested in this story. And just take a moment, like hit share on the stream, all that stuff, get it out to the people.
Yeah, get it out.
So what happens next?
So what happens next here, Chris? Want to pull something up? So he makes a big stink about it, right?
It's multiple videos, multiple tweets, multiple everything.
Yeah.
And then we pretty much got a Twitter thread.
Yes.
And it came from Salvo Pancakes.
It came from me. Yes, it came from me.
Can we go through these designs?
Oh my gosh, look at them. They look beautiful. Look at that dashing little couple. Can we get rid of that ad? We don't want free ads for Adobe here.
The thing is, at the end of the day, dude, your Twitter was nuked. This thread is non-existent. My team was able to salvage what they could.
Okay.
All right, let's go here.
Keem, did you like Chris interjecting with that point there?
No.
Or no?
Scroll through. People want to pay attention here.
Okay, here we go. So here's the first one, right? And guys, we've all seen this. It's good to reiterate the theft. It's good to reiterate the stealing. So just bear with us.
Even if you're already aware of these stolen designs, we got more brand new that you've never seen before, people.
Someone asked if you listen to Red Bar, Keem.
Of course I do.
Okay.
So right here, my favorite is when Red Bar goes after Logan Paul's friend Mike.
Oh, yeah.
Big Mike.
He's in trouble.
Dude, when Red Bar was going after Mike and his porn star girlfriend, that was good. Okay,
Yes.
right here, look at this. Look at this. Teddy Fresh. They got a cute little bear there.
So this is like,
Hardcore.
this is a cool kind of vintage design by Teddy Fresh. Props to Gila. Scroll a little bit, Christopher.
I love how they were inspired.
Oh, wait a minute. That looks identical. Chris, Keem,
Hold up.
is there any difference to that, guys?
Whoa, scroll up. What, bro, they literally just have a filter on the same exact thing.
Literally. And they took out the brand titling there.
Okay, what is going on? Let me ask the chat here. Isn't Gila a clothing designer? What is happening?
Right.
What is I thought she's a clothing designer.
You know what? She's a clothing thief. And we're not going to have any of it.
Okay, let's scroll down a little bit more.
Okay, so chat, you saw the first one. What are your thoughts?
Oh,
Here's the
I
second
played
one.
this video game.
You like this video game?
This is a good video game. I actually had this. I had the little gun, Dangerous Hunts.
Yes.
2013. There was a gun. You'd put it in your Wii remote.
In a bear.
Yeah, it was good. It was a PS3. It was an Xbox game. It was a Wii game.
How is this connected to Teddy Fresh?
Oh,
this
it
is so
can't
weird.
be connected.
It can't be,
It can't.
Gila.
Whoa!
Gila!
Oh!
Not good, Gila!
I thought they were designers.
Oh, Gila.
I thought they were designers.
This is not good. Okay, so again, chat,
Steal a
Keem, Chris.
Klein. Steal a Klein.
Steal a Klein. I like that.
Steal a Klein.
Steal a.
Yeah, you know what? I'm kind of like Gila Klein because I stole that name from the chat.
Yeah, yeah. Yes, that was good. Good eyes. I know your eyes are kind of hard to see that chat. So again, the only difference to this shirt is the bear. They went into Photoshop and just tilted the bear a little bit.
How you stealing video
This
game
is not good.
cover?
The lengths they'll go, huh?
Come on.
And
All
guys,
right.
this is what we're talking about. It's not just other clothing, right? They'll go and find video games that nobody thinks they'll know to steal. They're dangerous people. Go to the next one.
All right, let's go to the next one here.
Okay, this is an interesting one. This is an interesting one. Yeah, I remember.
So this was a big story, and probably everybody knows this, right? There's a knitting book, all right? A knitting book to how to like knit some dinosaurs on sweaters. You know, they sold this book to grandmas
Back in the 90s.
You know, free designs. Like, you know, keep grandma busy sitting there getting a nice little sweater for Johnny and Billy on Christmas morning. Yeah. But what do the Kleins do? They're the Grinches because they steal Christmas. They stole Christmas.
Yeah, but they don't care about Christmas, right? They don't care about Christmas. They care about Hanukkah. They stole Hanukkah. Listen, this is an exact replica, and I really wish Chris had the clip of Ethan Klein admitting that they stole this, right? And this is a story I've told. We do. Okay, so let's play that clip really quick, right? So here's Ethan Klein talking about this exact design. Roll it.
Okay.
Such old news. We're like bros with this guy now. We have a partnership with him. We pay him. Such old news. We're like bros with.
Stop.
Okay.
They're bros with him now. They
Right.
have a partnership with him now.
Yes.
They pay him now.
Yes.
Only because we called it out.
Yeah, only because you got caught.
Only because we called it out.
Only because you got
I
caught.
covered it on Drama Alert. Later, a couple months later, he covered it on his thread. Like, that is the only reason, bro.
Yes.
You were caught red-handed. This woman, bring the woman up there. Bring the woman up there. Bring the woman on my screen. This woman launched Teddy Fresh.
Evil.
Claiming that she was a clothing designer. She had a sketch pad and she was drawing shirts.
Yes.
You heard when Ethan Klein was complaining that James Charles stole the design. He said, oh, it looks like he stole Gila's design.
Yes.
So she's a designer.
Yes.
Why are they getting free designs?
Right. And the only way to make this right, they admitted that they stole, they retroactively created some sort of partnership, even though nothing else came from it, I don't think. But the only way to make that right, they stole it from an old man, Ethan. You should have gave 100% of the proceeds you made from this bullshit sweater to the old man, dude. But you didn't do the right thing. You got to pay the editors here. Scroll.
Unbelievable. And so we got a bunch of bears here, but before we get into the bears, all right, big shout out to our members. We have 250 members right now. 250 members. Thank you to all the members, and we will read all donations at the end of the show.
And unlike the H3 podcast, we will read all of the donations. They get donations, and nobody mentions it at all.
Unbelievable.
Okay.
Look at these bears. Nice bears. This is from Epsi, right?
This is from Epsi. Yes, this is from Epsi.
So let me explain Epsi real quick. You know, you got like little creative people that are just trying to make ends meet, man. They got their little creative stuff up there that they're selling. It's a little side hustle for them. Some of them are trying to break out and have a career. When two multi-millionaires and with their Teddy Fresh brand come in and do this.
Absolutely. I mean, it's an identical rip of the print here. And guys, this might be old news to some people, but we are working towards something big. To take back some of the Teddy Fresh name. We will get to it. Yes, another.
No,
again,
not
identical.
to take back some of the Teddy Fresh names.
Not. I am.
Stop.
I
Like,
am
stop.
sorry for saying that. We're
Yeah,
not.
that's
We're not
not
taking
true.
back from Teddy Fresh. We are making it.
We're
right.
doing our own thing.
We're doing our own
We're
thing.
doing our
We're
own
doing our own
thing. We'll
thing.
get to it. We'll get to it.
Link in the description as a little teaser. But again, I think we need to watch that whole reaction instead of going through these clips.
We're going to.
Okay,
But
so
let's
go to the
through
next
the
one.
clips. Let's go through the clips. We'll get through the clips, and then we're gonna watch this entire reaction of Ethan Klein and how he responded.
Yeah, it's not
to
good.
us calling
It's
it.
not
It's
good.
not good.
So the next one,
He bombed.
Christopher.
Gotcha.
Here we go. Okay, and again, on the left we have cheap fashion Azos compared to a Teddy Fresh. Their excuse will shock you based on this one. Scroll down a little bit more. And then we have Fire Flames with a Fire Flames. Ethan Klein will go in the clip, admits that this one looks sus. Scroll down a little bit. And then this one, I mean, this is like a one-off shirt. The lengths they'll go to steal and try to get away with it, right?
So look, that shirt that you're looking at right now is quality. You can see it comes off. It's
yes.
stitched off.
It's not like this, Keem.
It's not printed.
It's not like this shirt.
It's not like that cheap Papa, I just cheated on my wife shirt.
Yes.
It's like real quality.
And by the way, I'm only wearing this not in support of Papa, but in support of breast cancer. We all have seen Papa Gut's titties. So this is for breast cancer here, okay?
Thank you.
Thank
okay,
you.
so let's scroll down. Let's see what. See, that is cheap.
Count the loops.
That is cheap.
Count the loops.
Copycat fucking Teddy Fresh right there. Is that a Teddy Fresh design?
This is a Teddy Fresh design
That's
right
a Teddy
here.
Fresh design.
You can just see
now
the
scroll
quality.
up to the thing they copied. Imagine having something quality like that.
One of a
Something
kind.
Quality.
One of a kind.
One of a kind. And then doing this. Scroll down. Doing that to it. Like, what is going on?
I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like that they're
They
getting
do
away
not
with
respect. Gila Klein. I
Listen
need to
up.
speak to you.
One-on-one.
all right? Do you actually like your fans? Do you respect your fans?
it. No, she doesn't.
Your fans have made you millions on your clothing brand. Why are you not working and making original designs? Why is this always inspired or straight up copying? Whatever you want to call it. You're supposed to be a clothing designer. That's your job. If I go to your LinkedIn or whatever, you're a clothing designer. But that's not what you're doing.
No.
That is not what you're doing. Hila Klein, you're in trouble, Missy.
You're in trouble. And that's from the baby daddy of the family, Keemstar, right
And
here.
to all those middle-aged women, all right, over there in the H3H3 podcast cult,
The aunties.
they don't love you. They just want that money.
That is true,
just,
though.
They don't love you.
They don't love you like we love you. Come here, aunties.
They don't love you.
Listen,
Come on. If they loved you, they would take the time to make original designs.
Yeah.
This is bad.
That's true. Aunties, come to us. We'll take care of you. I know you get lonely during the day. Come on over. We'll rub your back. We'll pour your
This is
wine. We'll give
bad.
you cheese. We'll take care of you, aunties, over from
This
the
is
H3.
bad.
Anything you need,
Roll it
we'll
down.
give you. Scroll down.
Okay, look at this.
This
Look
is
at this.
interesting. This is an interesting one.
Now, over here on the, I believe, left-hand side
Yes.
is the Teddy Fresh one.
Correct. Yeah. So, let me
So-
break this one down for you because this
so-
one is a little convoluted.
Okay, go ahead.
So on the left-hand side, you will see it's an Elon Musk kind of drawn with devil horns and all of that stuff. That is part of their anti-billionaire merch drop, which is kind of weird when
Yep.
millionaire has this hard stance against billionaires, right? So that was part of their drop. It was Elon Musk and Jeff Bezos.
And you know how they came up with this? This little shirt that somebody took the time to design, making Elon Musk with horns and X's and the little mustache and stuff, went viral. It was just some kid put it together. The thing went viral. The thing popped off. It was everywhere. And so they came up with their own version. But you're supposed to be designers.
Right.
You're supposed to be designers.
100%. And on the right, you will see it's a shirt with Elon Musk and devil horns, right? That shirt is part of an Instagram account with very minimal followers. Very minimal. And it's kind of interesting that clothing brand on the right, that's little shop on Instagram, right? They did 2 anti-billionaire drops, Elon Musk and Jeff Bezos. And then here comes Teddy Fresh with their Elon Musk and Jeff Bezos. There's no such thing as coincidence.
Chris, can you follow along and scroll down?
Yeah.
Thank you here. And again, this is on the left, a Teddy Fresh bear design, kind of Western themed compared to another straight up bear design Western theme. Holy moly, what is going on with you, Kleins?
Now listen. I get it. They can say, well, this is inspired. This is inspired.
How sweet.
This is inspired. Everybody has inspired us. Well, what if James Charles was inspired by you?
Right.
How come James Charles didn't get a pass? Huh? And some of the shit is straight up stealing.
100.
It's the same fucking thing.
There's no excuses at this point. It's
the same
straight up
fucking thing.
thievery, I would say. So after I made that thread, obviously my account was bombed off of Twitter.
Yep.
Bombed off of Twitter. And then there's obviously speculation going around, Keem.
Now we're gonna get to Ethan's response. Let's do Ethan's response, and then let's talk about Reddit. It's important that we talk about Reddit.
True.
So Ethan's response. Let's watch it.
Do we have the whole clip here?
Why is it only 31?
So I have every single clip responding to every single shirt you guys have done.
Okay, I really hope that you
Why?
didn't miss anything specific, Chris. But
Yeah,
let's give Chris the benefit of the doubt
Nothing
here.
specific is missed on.
Okay,
that makes
okay.
sense.
Well, you should have just kept the whole video because we wanted to watch the entire video.
The entire video.
Yeah, give us the entire response if you have it somewhere,
Mm-hmm.
because the entire response is a train wreck. It is so bad. But listen, while he's doing that, I want you guys to know, don't go anywhere. All right, plan to stay here for the next hour because we have a plan in place. We have a way to fight back. Now, I want to say the source that did the detective work and found out that Teddy Fresh was allegedly stealing designs is coming from a subreddit.
Yes.
A subreddit that is very important.
Yes.
It's very crucial.
Yes.
And I'll get to it in a moment. And maybe our moderators could put this in the chat. It is r/frenemies3. r/frenemies3. So if you're at a PC right now and you have time, or maybe even on your phone,
Go subscribe to it.
go subscribe to that subreddit. You have to subscribe to this subreddit. Maybe you could pull it up real quick. Just show them real quick. This is the only place where you can criticize the H3H3 podcast on Reddit.
That's true.
Because if you criticize the H3H3 podcast on their subreddit, you get banned.
100%.
And that's why all these people coming from the H3H3 podcast subreddit and now joining Frenemies 3,
Yeah.
They're like, oh my God, I was in a call. I didn't realize they were banning everyone. I thought I was the only one that had the criticism.
100%.
Yeah.
And Chris, maybe pin the link on top for the time being, but I really want everybody to make it a priority to go support Frenemies 3 on Reddit for everything Keem said, because they are a little guy that is consistently fighting for the truth, and that's what we love at the Keemstar.
Yeah, Frenemies 3 is the one that originally found all these stolen designs, and trust me, if you don't like the Kleins, if you don't like the H3H3 podcast, bro, anything they do that they slip up on, Frenemies 3 has it.
Every single day they're posting like new good scoops over at Frenemies 3 on Reddit. Go support them.
And I actually are you finding the clip? You got the clip, Chris?
Yep, I have.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah,
Let's play it.
Here for you guys.
All right, well, let's play it. Let's play it.
Perfect.
So this is kind of crazy. Keemstar is on Snapchat trying to destroy my life, basically.
What do you think about this guy?
He's not posting it on
talking
YouTube
about you so much.
Hold on. We can stop it right there. I'm trying to destroy his life by talking about, allegedly stolen designs.
Isn't that so funny?
Then I guess you've been trying to steal or ruin my life, right? Destroy my life, because any little thing I do, you talk about.
Yeah.
Well, are you not allowed to be criticized? Your whole show is based on criticism.
Yeah, and that's a good point, right? He constantly spins the narrative to make it seem like you're trying to do something behind the scenes.
I'm trying to do something.
You're just reporting on what he's doing a lot of time, and you barely even respond. It's been years and months of me yelling at you, hey, this dude's saying this, and you're like, it's not, I can't handle it.
Yeah.
But now it's like,
okay,
all gloves are off.
Well, let's continue.
All gloves are off.
Let's continue.
I think he thinks that he'll get in trouble if he talks about me. What's funny is I don't care if he does. Like, I don't snitch. I don't tell YouTube. I don't do anything. But if he goes on Snapchat, he can say whatever he wants about me. What's interesting about this...
Address that right now.
He brings up a whole theory that I don't talk about him on YouTube because I feel like I'm going to get in trouble. No, I know if I talk about him on YouTube and it's not fair, if it's not based on him being involved in some news, then I'm going to get in trouble. Because look, at the end of the day, I uploaded a video and there was like this simulated violence scene and YouTube gave me a strike. I got in a meeting with YouTube and I thought that YouTube was going to either remove the strike or whatever. Come to find out, they were only interested in punishing me, even though he uploaded a video doing simulated violence on me. He had a little snake. He called the snake Keemstar and he choked it.
Interesting.
And I was like, isn't that the same thing? We're not interested in talking about that. Only you. So it's like... Dude, I've been dealing with this guy getting YouTube favoritism for this entire time. Just the rules are not the same. And that's just the truth. I've accepted it. Somebody at YouTube loves this guy and is favoring him. How do we know this to be true where you don't even have to question this? This guy called for a bomb threat on U.S. soil and still has a channel. Think of every YouTuber that got their channel terminated. Probably one of the biggest cases, Leafy.
Oh,
he was making Pokemon videos. He gets a 5 million sub channel completely terminated. Now compare that to this guy calling for a bomb threat. The adpocalypse. All right, people. The adpocalypse. Do you remember this? Now, a lot of people think that the adpocalypse was caused by PewDiePie. They think PewDiePie being edgy caused the adpocalypse. No, that's not what happened. Reporters found terrorist training videos on YouTube.
Right.
And they started making articles, and that's what caused the adpocalypse. And for those that don't know, the adpocalypse is when companies decide to leave YouTube and not advertise on YouTube.
Yeah.
So when you have someone calling for a terrorist attack and he doesn't get banned, like, obviously there's some favoritism going on, people.
Right. 100%. So he just said that you only go on Snapchat to avoid him. That is kind of half truth because he's not playing by the rules.
It is half true.
Yeah. Play it.
Is that I was contacted
by
somebody and told...
I was about to comment on a
there was
trait
a
on his
lot
personal
of
appearance. I know I can't do that. Play it.
reports coming through about our show talking about Keemstar and that we had to tread lightly.
What happened?
So, yeah, I know. Isn't that crazy?
I made a Twitter video
weird?
calling them out for stalking me and Brantley. They were stalking my girlfriend.
And you think it's AB, correct? You think it's Starkiller possibly that is doing Ethan's dirty work for him.
Well, AB was hired to stalk me.
Really?
From Ethan, yeah.
Interesting. That's I mean, that's why Chris is here, right?
Play it.
Somebody's told
Being
me to-
reported directly to YouTube.
I hate this guy.
Yes.
Can we do 1.5
like
speed?
flat
Like
out
this guy
video
is
the
too
normal-
slow,
No.
bro.
He went,
It's
like,
like
using
it's like
contacts
you.
within
Have
the
you ever
company.
heard of
Yeah.
a sports car? You know,
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
When you have a sports car, you have to put like the high octane gas
Of
in it.
course, right.
Bro, this is like somebody putting the lowest octane you can possibly put
Yeah.
in his engine, and
Yeah.
it's puttering. It's not like it's not moving. And what's up with this guy? Look at this guy. Pull this up right now.
Dobby the
He's-
elf?
Look at his face. Look at his
Oh,
eyes.
he's
He's been
miserable.
up all night.
Yeah, and it's like I'm waiting for Dan to stand up for himself because he's been taking Ethan's abuse. I mean, Ethan forgot his birthday this year.
What is
for
this?
heaven's
A
sake.
Smashing Pumpkins Let's Play? Like,
That's okay. Play it here.
To report people.
Trying to get our channel in trouble. Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I thought I
what
was
they've said about
recollecting
me.
a lot of criticism
Yeah.
in the past about you
Indeed.
Susan.
Yeah, so I think his master plan is basically that he's trying to bait me into responding so that he can try to get me like the second community strike because we have one currently. We're saying be the word.
Don't need to reiterate.
Yeah.
Don't actually need to.
Well, I just want to remind the people.
And I know
He
that
looks-
the whole H3
dude, this is boring.
I-
one
it-
in the,
it's
one in the
honestly
chat if
boring.
you're bored.
But we could probably skip forward, I think, about 20 minutes until they get into the actual accusations here.
Here we go.
Because
Here we
they
go.
mutter
Pull 'em
around
up.
for too long
Jeez.
here.
Like this
so
is
pathetic.
This is what I'm saying. This show is. I don't. Who's watching this? This
Chris
is
doesn't pay
so
for YouTube
boring.
Premium, by the way.
No.
Can you compensate Chris so he can pay for YouTube Premium so we don't have to watch these ads?
This is insane.
Okay,
All right,
so
play it.
here we go. Roll it.
Look at
Like
that.
Ethan
Pause.
and Gila Klein might have been stealing designs for
So,
years.
there's Salvo Pancakes on the H3 podcast, everybody. Hi, you see my name. Okay, here we go. Let's get into the accusations here.
What are you, a fanboy?
I'm like Bo Blacks. Okay, anyways, so now here,
The fuck?
here is Ethan's big opportunity to defend himself. How do you think he does, guys?
Okay.
How do you think he does? Play it.
Yo, put it in normal speed.
Yeah, put it in
though.
normal
Speed
speed.
in this one? All right.
Yeah.
Teddy Fresh shirt, bottom, an original vintage shirt, a bear, the exact copy and paste. And if you look close, that is the same bear. Are they just taking this? But the thread keeps going, people. That's right.
Well, you skipped that one.
Dangerous hunt.
So he watches the full video, Chris, and then goes back to react to it. So no, go back.
Maybe his clips made sense. Maybe his clips made sense.
I don't think so. Go ahead, Chris. To keep going.
Yeah. It's
No.
Right there. Go right there.
Yeah, it's literally here at the start of the thread.
Okay.
Yeah, go right there. Perfect. Yes.
That's where the
Anyway, let's
clips were.
continue. So there's that one.
Let's read the thread. Teddy Fresh, a clothing brand by Ethan and Gila Klein, might have been stealing.
Is he all
Wait,
right?
are we back here again?
For years.
Is he okay?
The exact.
I have no
Somebody fart in the studio? What's he smelling?
He's smelling something stanky. That nose be twitching.
Yeah, he's smelling something.
I think he has a scaff fetish. Did
God,
you
this
hear?
is so boring. How do we
Did
react
you
to
hear
these
that?
clips?
Okay, so maybe go to Chris's clips. Maybe we give
Go
Chris
to Chris's clips.
Chris W.
We
Chris
messed up.
W.
We
Chris
messed
W.
up.
Hey,
We're wrong.
We're
All
honest here, everybody.
I didn't realize this was that boring
I
to watch
know.
in real time.
It's like watching
All right.
his podcast makes our show worse. By the way,
oh gosh,
So
yeah.
Right here is the first allegation in regards to the bear shirt, the one that he
the
was talking
bear shirt. Okay,
Okay, all right.
roll it here.
roll
Thank
it.
you.
The one hilarious thing that they're trying to get us on is like sometimes designers just license graphics.
Yeah, they do.
Okay,
They do.
Because it's really hard to create.
Did you
custom-
license the? Did you license it? Did you license it?
Right. And as the owner of the company, it's so easy to
Yeah.
prove that you license
Let me
the,
ask Chad a question.
the shirt, and he doesn't do it.
Chat. If I gave you like $20 million, would you be able to create some designs for $20 million? Would you be able to do that, Chat? Let me know. Yes or no? Would you? 20 million. I give you $20 million. You have to make some designs because these guys have made millions. And they can't make designs?
No, they
When
can't.
they built a whole brand on the idea that they're making designs? God.
You're in trouble. Roll it.
graphics all the time, and it's very normal for clothing brands, streetwear brands to license an image.
Someone in chat, keep track of how many times he uses licensing as an excuse. Roll it.
Start from that. And it's incredible because they're so desperate again.
Listen, all these aunties.
How come he's not saying we have a license?
Yes.
He's not. Notice how he's not saying we have a license.
No.
He's saying, oh, what they don't understand is that it's commonplace for these big companies to license images.
100%. And it's
Yeah, but your wife's a designer.
Yes.
Why would you be licensing stuff?
And Teddy,
and how come? And let me know. Just answer the question. Did you license that? Did you? Because
yes
on
or
the
no?
dinosaur shit, you didn't even fucking talk to the designer until it was a big deal, until it got called out.
Right, and they knew about the dinosaur one being stolen, but only said something and admitted it when it became a deal, when it became public.
When it became an issue.
When it became an issue.
Run
So
it.
if it's licensed, just show us. No more excuses, okay?
All right, play
the next one.
Play the next one.
Play the next one. So licensing for that one with no proof. Oh, Teddy Fresh, you're going down.
This is the one about the game shirt.
The game shirt.
Here we go.
Okay,
Here we go.
the big hunt.
Licensed image.
Another licensed image. Okay.
But honestly, it's so different too. Like even making the accusation is kind of insane.
Stop. It's a licensed image. But honestly, it's so different. So it's not a licensed image. That's what he's saying. That's why he's building the defense of like, oh, it's so different. They couldn't sue me for this.
Yeah.
I've changed it enough, you know?
Yeah.
Like, look what's going on in his mind. And this guy's mind is, hey, look, copyright free, right?
Yeah.
Like fair use. That fair use is running through his brain right now.
We have an H3 auntie in the chat who just gave us $20. This is the most cringe thing ever I've seen. Here is me throwing money at the feet of beggars. Pathetic slums.
Thank you.
Auntie, that you could have got a nice bottle of wine here. Do you think
Thank you, honey.
Do you think that maybe we should introduce our thing and give the chat a time to go to our thing as we're running through this, Keem?
Yeah.
Okay.
So we got a way to fight back, you know?
yeah.
And we have new designs. We have new designs that you haven't seen anywhere that they allegedly taken. They have taken, right? So we need a place for this anger to go because it seems like there's no punishment. If James Charles did this, oh, he'd be on. If David Dobrik did this, ooh. If FaZe Clan got caught stealing designs, ooh. If any content creator got caught doing what they got caught, there would be a real punishment.
Right. So we need a way to
There
get
needs to be a protest. And so we've developed a great protest by launching our own brand.
Yes.
And
The show's own brand.
The name of that brand is Teddy Steals, ladies and gentlemen.
Teddy Steals,
Teddy
everybody.
Steals.
It's the only way to get even, right? It's the only way to show the world and to show everybody that Ethan Klein and Teddy Fresh, they're doing something disgusting. Teddy Steals, now available to buy.
Go to Keemstar.com right now. Keemstar.com.
Chris, spam the link in the chat, too.
Get yourself a Teddy Steals merch. And look, this is a protest right now. But if you know, this becomes a popular thing, if this becomes a thing, right? We are going to have to like actually develop Teddy Steals into a real brand.
It needs to become a real brand.
That's
right.
a good way to
yeah.
stick it to the man. And we'll make our own designs.
We will. We will have a whole team of old ladies in the back at the bar every episode printing and screening and designing to prove it is made in the United States here in Buffalo. Keemstar.com, Teddy Steals. Go stick it to the Kleins.
Stick it to the Kleins. And look, here's the other thing with this, right?
Yeah.
There are new things. There are absolutely new things.
Yes.
But I want to see some of these responses because some of his responses are so bad. Let's get on to this next one.
Roll it.
No, not this one. I could care less about this one.
You don't care about the dino?
Yeah,
No.
we already watched that.
We already
watched this.
We already owned him on that
Yeah,
one, Chris.
this is a good one.
This is a good one. He admits it's sus here.
This is a fucking fabric, you moron. We bought the same fabric, you dumb, disease-brained fucking
Wait.
He's saying that about you.
Wait, disease brain, you bought the same fabric? Where's the design? Where's Hila Klein, the designer?
Right.
Like, what? What is happening?
Right.
Somebody designed that fabric and you just bought it and made a shirt out of it and sold it?
Yes.
She's a designer.
Yeah.
She's got a notepad and she's sketching out designs.
And he's being very rude to you when you're just reporting what they're doing. And as a designer, how about this? As a designer, you should be in the know to other fashion brands, right? And as
Whoa! Somebody bought a
Christian,
hoodie.
Thank you for the hoodie, bot.
Christian
There
bought
we
a
go.
hoodie. Hey.
Thank you, Christian. What does these do?
Sticking it to the man.
Very nice. Thank you, Christian. You're sticking it to the Kleins there. So, Gila Klein, right? You are a fashion designer. You know Azos is running this sunflower print. As a creative, as a designer, you shouldn't want to copy. Even if it's not even stolen, you should realize I can't buy this sunflower print because it's already somewhere else.
Right.
Okay? You see what's adding up here? Roll it, Chris.
Got it.
I mean, seriously, so sometimes people manufacture really cool fabrics, and you speak with certain, you have like textile vendors or people you work with, and you say,
Not buying it.
send us some really cool fabrics you have right now. And they'll send samples, and you go, dang, that's awesome. I want to use that.
Why aren't you making the fabric? You're a designer.
I don't understand any of this.
Why aren't you making the fabric? You're a designer.
You're just telling us why you're stealing. Like, this excuse is just explaining why you are stealing. It's still theft, my man. Roll it, Chris.
Keemstar. Sorry. Who is getting an education. This one, I will admit, is a little too close for comfort.
Oh!
Hey.
Little too close for comfort. Oh.
Wait, what did he say again? Can you play that back?
Yep.
A little too close for comfort. I don't know what
Oh,
happened.
wah, wah. Oh,
Okay.
Ethan, you just admitted another sin here. But you're the brain-damaged idiot that wants to talk about this, but he's
I'm
admitting
stupid.
it. Yeah, you're stupid.
I don't know.
You are so smart. You are so much smarter than this man. You know that, right?
Okay, let's play this one.
This is what I was saying. This is like a super old vintage design that's like erased from the annals of history.
Anals.
And I mean,
Anal
it's
and poop is always on this man's mind, by the way.
Interesting.
Colors are different and stuff too, so
The colors are
I don't
different and
really see the
stuff too.
problem in this case.
Your audience disagrees here.
This is just so sad.
This is sad.
I thought she
Where's
had...
Gila?
Where is the sketchbook with the designs?
Yes.
Like, that's how you this is how you have built Teddy Fresh.
Right.
Your wife would come out, she'd have a sketchbook, she'd have her little coloring crayons.
Crayon time with
And she's showing pictures. Like, do you guys remember this? Anyone in the chat, if you remember, Gila Klein with her sketchbook actually designing stuff. What has happened?
You know what happened? They saw an opportunity to scam the aunties of the internet.
We got another hoodie. We got another
Very
hoodie.
good. Thank you,
Hey.
everybody. Thank you for sticking it to the Kleins. That's what we do. We're going to stick it to them right in their heart.
Unbelievable.
Thank you. Very cool. Okay, so let's roll. Here's their anti-billionaire, millionaire YouTuber hypocrisy cope.
Design, I never seen this in my life, and
this is by far the biggest.
I've
stretch.
never seen this in my
I
life.
don't
That's
even know.
just, listen, maybe he didn't see it ever in his life, but his team saw it. Whoever's at Teddy Fresh seen
course.
because this design went viral. I saw this.
Of course.
I saw this.
Yes. Yeah.
Everyone is, if you go on Etsy, if you go on any of these websites and you're just looking to buy anything, I seen that thing. That fucking thing was viral.
Yeah. It was viral. It was viral. Yes,
It went
he saw
viral.
it.
That
Someone on the
design-
team saw it.
That design went viral and they copied it.
Yep.
You know?
Roll it.
because like obviously
Or
this
we're
is like
inspired
a trope, right,
by
with
it.
the red
Of course.
crayon and the horns and shit. So I don't know anything about this shirt. I designed this shirt. I've never
that-
seen that one.
The first one. is
He
the black one.
designed it.
Oh, that makes sense, right? He can't do any work. Of course, he's stealing. He doesn't do anything.
designed it.
He can't even change his children's diapers, and he's designing shirts. Okay, Ethan, save it for someone. Roll it.
Wait, photograph with drawing over it.
Right.
And this one is a doodle.
Yeah, but if you Google red horns and crayon, you'll find that the whole internet is plagiarizing each other. It's crazy.
Oh.
You hear that?
Oh.
So it's okay then, buddy, huh?
Oh, everybody's plagiarizing.
Yes.
What happened to the original designs? What happened to James Charles?
Yes.
He copied
Yes.
Gila's design.
Yep.
Where's that guy? Where does
Yep.
that guy? Where's that guy? Where'd he go?
100%. Where did he go? Where is that standing up for original creativity?
I said this on the very first episode, and probably every episode of the Keemstar podcast, that H3H3 stands for hypocrisy.
Three.
Hypocrisy. The
Hypocrisy,
The H is hypocrisy.
I think we got another one, but it didn't pop up. So, there it is. There's another one.
Hey,
Rosie.
Got it.
Ronnie, thank you
Ronnie,
very much.
thank you. So we have that for you, but now let's get into the new designs, ladies and gentlemen.
Yes.
New designs. We have some new new design.
Right. So everybody saw that on the H3 podcast, his cope. Well, more designs dropped thanks to r/frenemies3 on Reddit. Go support them. They gave me this. I posted it on Twitter here. Chris, you want to enlarge? A new Teddy Fresh steals more. 15 new designs are H3 15. Are being accused of allegedly stealing.
That was one of his arguments that he made in that response. He goes, "We've made thousands of articles, and you could only find 12.
Okay.
You can only find 12.
No. Trust me. Frenemies 3's on.
Who cares if it's just one?
Right.
You went after James Charles for one. Like, what?
100%. So here we go. Here is more. Thanks to Frenemies 3 here. Again, and this is so apparent and disgusting here and is really jarring to look at. So on the left, we have the Moshishino toy bear.
Is there any way for you to make that bigger for our audience? Because that's real small on their screen.
Yeah, there's no real way to make it bigger.
Okay.
There's no real way to make it bigger. Anyways, but look, bear collared shirt, even coming down following the same brand here, bear plaid sort of design with a Teddy Fresh plaid.
Whoa, it's
identical.
It's the same colors as the color block, honey.
It's identical.
Like, what is this?
Yeah, it's the same colors, Ethan.
Unbelievable.
Go on to the next one here. And again, Moshishino.
Oh my God.
Same colors. These colors are more similar to the whole James Charles color block things, Ethan. What's going on?
Oh my God. No, when you see them freaking out about the James Charles color block hoodie and you see that shirt at the top, oh my
it's
freaking God.
So identical. You can literally not tell
what
them
is this company that they're ripping?
I think it's another kind of brand. I never heard of them, but frankly, I don't know how I can tell them apart, to be honest.
Because that's a lot of designs that they're allegedly ripping from. Now, do we know 100% that this company had the design first? Do we know that?
I followed up with Frenemies 3. They confirmed it all. Yes.
Okay. Let's move on to the next one.
On to the next one. Bucket hats,
oh my
bears.
God.
Oh, no.
What is happening?
This isn't good. I mean, is there any excuse for all of these coincidences?
It's Ralph
here?
Lauren at the bottom.
Oh my gosh, Ralph Lauren. Even the pastels, there's really no end to these thieves here.
It's the same color.
The same colors, same even fabric, right? You can tell that fabric is kind of like loose in like almost like see-through, right? Colors, fabric, identical. Next one.
Oof.
Oh no. Plaid. Pastels.
Oh my God.
Color block pastels. Teddy Fresh, what is going on here?
What is happening?
I don't understand. What's the excuse for any of this? There's no excuse for any of this going on right now.
Oh, that's bad.
And of course, do you think that H3 and Gila went on their program to defend themselves, Keem?
Yeah, of course they did. They're good guys.
No, they didn't. They didn't. They're hoping this goes away and nobody talks about it. Oh, wait, there's more.
There's more?
There is more, yes. There is more. Ralph Lauren shirt color block. I was under the assumption based on Ethan Klein's hissy fit with poopy in his diaper for dinner that they invented color block. They just didn't based on everything that we're seeing. Go to the next one, Chris. This is jarring. This makes me sad.
Look at Vito. Vito, he actually supports pedos.
He does. Vito in chat is a legit pedo supporter.
Pedo supporter.
Yeah, pedo supporter.
He says the ones at the top don't look similar at all. Interesting, Vito.
Vito, buddy, did the 6-year-old...
Doesn't look similar to an adult, just so you know.
Yes,
Vito.
thank you.
Just so you know,
yes,
Vito.
a 6-year-old does not look similar to an adult. Thank you, Keem. Okay, Vito. Again, Vito. I hate Vito. He's a disgrace to all Italians. We're Italian men here. You look at Vito, he's a disgrace to the Italians.
Yes.
Okay.
Very much so.
Here we go. And look at those hats, all those plaid hats here, huh?
Ooh.
Not good. Not good. Colors. Again, I'll say it once, I'll say it again. Go to the next one, Chris. Oh, look at this. Ralph Lauren, take him down. I'll say this again.
I'm pretty sure somewhere Ethan Klein said something about, he had a criticism of NFTs. He said something along the lines that, can't you just right-click, copy, paste?
Yes. Yeah.
Apparently you can do that with your clothing brand, too.
Absolutely. So there is the old stealing theft with some new stealing theft never before seen. I think we should take 5 minutes and read donations and read members just to reset here, and we'll get into
How long
more
have we been live?
1 hour, 53 minutes.
Okay, I kind of want to go longer.
Of course, we're gonna go long.
Still
We're going
other
all night.
things on the docket?
Of course, we're going all night. I really don't want to stop at all.
there's information that Frenemies 3 is talking about in this sense for the working conditions at their manufacturer.
Oh my
Chris,
God.
screen share this. Trigger warning, by the way. This is jarring. So according to Frenemies 3, Chris, please pull up the
Is that just a random picture, or is that actual Teddy Fresh merchandise?
that is a Teddy Fresh merchandise thing. I included links into the direct messages. Please
Wait, in that picture.
Yes.
That picture.
That is
in
actually,
that sweatshop.
yes,
There.
that is actually Teddy Fresh. Chris, please scroll up so I can read that here, buddy.
Whoa.
Thank you. Working conditions of Teddy Fresh's manufacturers. More information in the comments. Vito, do you support this? Vito probably wants to get a tour so he can go hang out with the little Asian kids here, probably.
Ooh, yeah. that
Okay,
makes
so
sense.
here we go with the working conditions at Teddy Fresh. Gila, baby girl, this looks almost like a, I hate to say this word, trigger warning, sweatshop.
Yeah, I just want to make sure that's Teddy Fresh clothes that are being made. Is that a random
So
picture?
I included links, Chris, into the direct messages that I sent over.
Into the direct messages you sent over.
Yes, in the Keemstar show chat, I included formal links.
Look at Vito. He's using his little political debate talk. He goes, they're coping.
Oh, they're coping.
They're coping
Oh,
so
Vito.
hard. He's about to use words like gaslighting.
Oh
and
yeah,
shit
we're gonna
like that.
gaslight you.
We don't do this political weirdo stuff.
Yeah,
like get out of here.
The only gaslighting we're gonna do is putting your mouth up to Keemstar's Corvette's muzzle exhaust and holding you there.
No, we're not.
Yes, we
no,
are.
No, we're not. You better be careful what you say there, buddy.
Okay, Daddy's reprimanding me. Should I bend over and you're gonna smack my ass, boy?
Get out of here.
Okay.
Get out of here.
So scroll up, Chris. I included links to prove all of that. Keep scrolling up. Keep scrolling up. Keep scrolling up. Keep scrolling up. You
And
saw the links, correct?
It's coming real.
So we're coming up to the Papa Gut stuff. Is that?
It's before that. I included this like almost days ago here.
We could play that Papa Gut video.
Do you want to play the Papa Gut video?
But
I don't know. It's kinda
let's
weird.
stay on this topic and then we'll move to Papa Gut. We got to react to Papa Gut's response.
I think we have to. I think we have to give some sort of reaction. Chris, please, for the love of God, scroll up a little bit, buddy.
Yeah, I'm
Right there. There they are. There's proof here.
Okay.
Yeah, that was on the docket aspect.
Okay.
Well, why didn't you?
There's
pull
other
them up
links. There's other links
Right.
there, Chris.
Yeah, no, I got them. Don't worry.
Okay.
Right here.
No, there was another link. There's 2 links in the direct messages. There we go.
The imports. Yep.
Yep. So here is the custom records to prove that image is exactly, where the Teddy Fresh merchandise is coming from. Here is the imports records, all the backlinks, all the channels, all the things that you need to know is coming right on this screen here there. And of course, thanks to Frenemies 3, they are daily breaking news on Teddy Fresh, the only place for free
Yeah,
speech.
can we get a round of applause for Frenemies
There we go.
3? Frenemies 3.
We love Frenemies 3,
Frenemies
everybody.
3, people.
Okay, so anything else on the whole Teddy Fresh thing? Maybe you want to go to the bathroom. I can read super
Is there
chats.
any more proof that it was a sweatshop?
I don't know. I don't know how to define if it was actually a sweatshop. I look at that, and that's not working conditions to ever, ever.
All right, well, make sure everybody
it.
gets their new Teddy Steals merchandise. We got hats, we got sweatshirts.
I wish Chris would pin it in the
It's the
chat.
only way we can fight back because there's no consequences.
There's no consequences. That's
There's
absolutely
no consequences.
right.
He has a cult audience, that people say.
It is a cult audience of lonely, bored aunties that are getting a little tipsy during their days.
Middle-aged women.
Middle-aged women, absolutely here.
Who love true crime and watching podcasts with big pauses.
Yes.
In between words.
Yes, big pauses, and they just use it because it's bored, and Ethan is their little gossip guy. Anyway,
So we're going to read Super Chats, and then next, Papa Gut cheated on his wife, people.
Yes, absolutely. And maybe spam tweet at Mitch Jones. I would love to talk to him about PoggerGate.
I did. Here's another thing going on.
Yeah.
I did text Alex Jones.
Alex Jones.
Alex Jones had a judgment against him today with the lawsuit with the Sandy Hook victims, and the judgment came in at $950 million.
That's crazy that you have his phone number. How did that happen?
I know everyone. I just know everyone.
I'm going to steal Alex Jones' number from your phone.
You're not.
And Nicholas Diorio's number, too.
So I did text him. I'm sure he's very busy today, but
maybe we'll shoot him a call later.
I'll shoot him a call on the show, real quick.
Yeah. So let's scroll up to the top or the bottom here, Chris.
Right.
Okay. At the bottom. Perfect. Thanks to Bruce Sawshank with the $6.99. Hypocrisy 3 strikes again. Panic Pun, $5. Thank you. Have some money because Klein does not deserve it. Thank you. Jock Main with the 5. Got to throw the challenge flag on that James Charles comment. Okay, I disagree. James Charles is hot. E-Trap, $5. Do you listen to Red Bar Keem?
Yes, I do.
Mormon Scoppy, $10. Thank you. Everything about Ethan is fake. He completely built his channel around knocking off Sam Hyde skits. True.
That is true. We should call Sam Hyde.
We should call Sam Hyde. That would be a great get to get his opinion on all this.
That would be interesting.
Him stealing designs is just another notch in his stolen belt. Thank you, Mormon Scoppy. Noah was taken, $2. Love you, Keem. Could you follow me at Noah was taken?
I'm sorry.
Okay.
Well, if you buy a hoodie and it's confirmed Noah was taken, bought a hoodie, I'll follow you.
Buster Jacks with the 2. Surprised there's not Keemstar doll shirt. Okay, I don't really understand that one. Do you get that one?
I think that is directed at Vito.
Oh, true. Dolls, girls, little boys. Yes, absolutely. CJ Braun with the $2. Klein's love censorship. Shout out CJ Braun.
That is true.
Yep.
That is true.
Subterra City, $5. Good afternoon, gentlemen. I love the show, and I wish you both incredible and continued success with it. Thank you. A lot of people don't. Nicholas Diorio. Isabella C. with the 20. Thank you. This is the we already seen this, but I'll read it again. This is the most cringe thing I've ever seen. Oh, is this Vito on an alt? Here is me throwing money at the feet of beggars. Pathetic slums. Ooh, very rude.
Vito's alt is Isabella.
Oh, Isabella, the 7-year-old. E with the 5. Teddy steals and lies. Thank you. And maybe we can do a refresh here, Chris, and I can make sure that all of the monetary support is read here. And Paramore with the 2. This show's mad entertaining. Keep it up, Keem and Salvo. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you for the monetary
We try not
support.
to have a thing called dead air.
Right.
Yeah, dead air.
Absolutely. And then let's get into the membership support as per usual. Always love the monetary.
Do we have any new members?
I think we have a couple of new members. Dominic Strauss, thank you. Colby XR, thank you. Small PP, Keem's Alt, thank you. The Comedy Curator, thank you. Stream Fruit, thank you. And then Joe Dirk, 2525 with the new membership. Thank you all very much for the monetary support as well as just watching in the chat and sharing.
Now, there are apparently we got more purchases on the clothing than what popped up.
I saw that too.
I see a lot of people complaining that they bought a piece of merchandise and it didn't pop up on screen. I will tell you this. We're going to go through and on Sunday's show, we're going to shout every single one.
Monday's show.
We moved it to Monday?
Yes, we moved it to Monday. Yep.
Why? You have something Sunday?
I do, yeah.
Okay, fine. Monday at 6 p.m. Eastern.
Yep.
7 p.m. Eastern.
Yep, 6 or 7 p.m. Eastern.
One of those time
watch our
frames.
channels. But the
We're
show's
gonna
not
be live.
over.
We'll shout
Show
you out.
is not over. We are still here going tonight for another 3 hours. Thank you.
Papa Gut. Bring up the Papa Gut channel real quick so we can give you a little backstory of who Papa Gut is. Papa Gut was a popular TikToker. He would react to things in the community, getting millions of views over there on that Chinese app. But the Chinese did what the Chinese do, and they censored him. They banned him. After that, he moved to YouTube and joined YouTube Commentary, which he's never really been a commentary channel.
That is true.
He is a React Andy.
Yes.
A React. I got Brantley's little southern twang there for a second.
You did. That was sweet.
He watches full-length YouTube videos, and he sits in the corner and reacts to them.
And basically says nothing.
That is his content. Sitting there, very successful channel, though. He's got 189,000 subscribers. Maybe we could pull that up. And he just reacts to videos. This is what he does. The laziest content you can possibly think of. And
yeah. And you were once like a fan of Papa or something? You were going to do a podcast with him?
Well, me and Papa have a long history, and I don't want to go through all the details just because it's too long.
Okay.
But he's criticized me unfairly before.
Okay.
And I confronted him on that. He continues to lie. But he did defend me once. He defended me once and called out Def Noodles because Def Noodles was slandering me, hating on me.
Yeah.
And he defended me.
How's that court case going, by the way, with you and Def?
There's no update right now. So we were cool, and we would talk on podcasts and whatnot. We were somewhat friendly, but he kept lying about me, and I challenged him. I called him out, and he got mad, and he unfriended me.
In real life, he unfriended you.
In real life. on his live stream, he was like, we need to separate. He was acting like me and him were going through a breakup. It was really cringe, really weird. So haven't been cool with Papa Gut for about a month. And mysteriously, a couple weeks ago, he deleted his Twitter. He deleted his Twitter, people. And it all happened around the time that we were no longer friends, because everybody in the commentary community took my side because they looked at the facts, realized I was right, he was wrong. He didn't like the criticism of being called out that he doesn't do his research. He got angry and he deleted his Twitter. Yeah. At least we thought that's why he deleted his Twitter. There might be something else. Play this video.
Okay, so what is this? Papa got a new video one day ago. The Papa got allegations in quotations. And I don't know about any of this.
Keep in mind, wait, stop. Keep in mind, this is a married man
with toys
who says multiple times to the internet on his show that he loves his wife. He's in a monogamous relationship and he loves his wife so much. He loves her, loves her.
And Papa Gut doesn't like me because I called his wife fat, by the way.
That is true.
Okay.
Which is wrong for you.
But also correct.
But still mean.
Of course, but also correct.
Yeah.
Roll it.
Play.
Okay, so as you can tell by the title of the video, this is going to be a little bit different. Yeah, let's just get right into it. So somebody reached out to me with some allegations, we'll say.
Oh,
false allegations.
Who tips him off? Okay, yeah.
You don't have to pause it.
I'll explain. Anyway, I'm going to read the message that they had sent to me. So it was brought to my attention a few days ago via an anonymous source that there is a woman who is claiming that you and her were sexting, and then when she felt uncomfortable and didn't want to continue, she was blocked by you on everything and had her Patreon sub refunded. A quick scroll through her Twitter shows she's definitely not all there mentally. The only reason, which is something I didn't really pick up on, but okay.
Wait, pause. The allegation is that he was sexting with some girl. He couldn't. He's married.
Yeah.
He wouldn't have done that.
Yeah, and the disgusting part, real quick, is everybody needs to imagine Papa Gut sitting on his desk chair computer, naked, hairy, white.
Stop. Play it.
Bringing this to your attention is because I'm concerned that it could and can impact your reputation and career online. As your friend, I care a lot about your career and well-being. I don't think anything will come of what she said, but definitely please be more careful who you're speaking to online. Yeah, for sure. I was honestly not sure whether I even wanted to mention it to you. The whole situation makes me nervous and clammy, LOL. She's been like sneakily quoting quote tweeting about you on her account. Do what you like with this info. I'm just making sure you're aware of it.
Stop.
Okay.
Stop. So a friend tips him off. This is going on.
Okay.
How will Papa Gut react today?
Oh, God. What is that? Okay, roll it. Here we go. Let's hear it.
Ridiculous. So let me just briefly explain what actually happened, okay?
He should have just shoved one of those Funko Pops up his ass.
To me. It's kind of had like a regular old chat for a while. Eventually got flirtatious.
Papa, no! Oh, he got flirtatious. He's a married man, people. Play it.
To Snapchat.
Oh, the Snapchat! Yo!
You should not have a Snapchat, Papa.
I don't know about this. You tell me. You're young. I'm a old boomer. Me old. Don't understand. Listen, on Snapchat, is there what is that for?
I use Snapchat to send penis pictures to my friends as a gag because it disappears.
That's what I heard. Yeah. I seen an article in the New York Times, something about how people would send pictures of their genitals to each other.
Yeah.
He's on that thing?
Yeah. This man, the way he looks, shouldn't even be allowed on the internet, let alone on a kid's app.
It's sexting.
It's a sexting app. Yeah. So
okay.
I use Snapchat because when my guy friends are acting real annoying, I'll send them a snap, right? And it's me in front of the mirror, completely
No one
spread.
needs to hear that. Continue.
No, please, no. Don't force me to listen to that.
And so I bought content.
Oh,
content
wait a minute. That's not that bad. Wait a minute.
He bought Only Girls content.
Oh, that's what he did.
Or OnlyFans.
Oh, poppers.
OnlyFans. Okay.
He bought OnlyFans content as a man.
All right. Well, okay. As long as you didn't interact with the
poppers. I just assumed Papa wasn't... he's so gross, and now that I know that Papa Gut is horny, it makes him even more gross.
As long as he's not in a private chat interacting with her, sending pictures back and forth.
I hate when ugly fat men are horny.
A little different. It was pictures, I guess some videos, sexting stuff, all consensual. She's like
Whoa. Consensual
Sexting.
Sexting.
Wow.
That's
Wow.
cheating.
Okay.
We are cheating on the missus,
Yeah.
ladies and gentlemen. It's right there.
Is that his story,
Caught
though?
red-handed. It's cheating with the missus. Let's listen to more.
Okay.
30-something years old. After I purchased it, things got a little weird. She started asking like a lot of personal questions about me that made me very uncomfortable. She started saving messages. She started talking about other content creators that she's engaging with.
Oh, wait a minute.
so I
That's
got
what I
pretty
want to know.
uncomfortable.
I want that girl to drop the T. Girly, who else are you sexting with? It's about time that you come clean with all your insignificance. Please roll it.
So I, after a while, I was like, hey, listen, like I stopped buying, obviously. I was like, hey, listen, like I don't really want to buy stuff, but we could still just chat here and there if you want.
Okay, time out.
That
Seems respectable,
So
though.
he's buying her OnlyFans, right? All right.
Okay.
All right, fine. Most wives will let you, look up porn.
Sure,
They don't
sure.
give a big deal. Some
Yeah,
wives
yeah.
won't.
Right,
Some wives won't, right? But it's more than that. He's having a relationship with this girl. They talking back and forth
Right.
on social media.
Right.
Like hamming it up. Like, hey, I
Sure.
support you in buying your
So
stuff.
let me play his devil advocate here. Maybe Papa Gut's wife allows him to do this, so Papa Gut's wife doesn't have to have intimate sex with this gross-looking beast.
No, because Papa Gut, and do we have the clip of him saying that his relationship before was poly, meaning that he's got a couple different girls, right? But the relationship with his wife is monogamous.
Wait,
which
didn't you
means-
say you have a secret girlfriend?
Yeah.
Okay.
What's wrong with that?
No, I don't know.
It's a secret.
Are you and Papa sharing?
No, ew. No, he likes big girls.
Oh, and you like attractive women.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Guilty as charged.
Okay, here we go. Should we roll this clip while Chris pulls that up?
Right.
opened a floodgate, I guess, and she started going off the rails about how I'm a piece of shit, this, that, and the other thing, that she's gonna like ruin me, my career, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. That's the story. That's the whole thing.
That's the whole story? Is that really the whole story? Because, ladies and gentlemen, the so-called woman in question, which we don't even know if this is the woman, because I heard through the grapevine there's multiple women. But the one woman told me privately on Instagram a different story, and we got an exclusive. The internet hasn't seen this yet, and we gonna play it for you right now. Chris,
You want to play it now?
play it.
All right.
I think, okay, yeah.
Play it.
Play it. Is she okay with this, Keem?
I don't care.
Jeez. All right, bring this up on screen or just let the audio.
Maybe just play the audio so her name isn't up on
Okay,
screen.
okay,
Yeah.
wait, play the audio. Yeah, just play the audio. And I look. Let me put a little disclaimer. Can I put a disclaimer?
Yeah.
This is not a prank. This is not staged or fake. A woman really did reach out to me, and on Instagram, she sent me a bunch of voice, whatever the fuck they
Voice
are,
memos.
and text explaining this whole situation.
So before you play that, I want to, because I'm very fair and balanced, this woman also was sending me direct messages that were in my requested DMs telling me that she wanted to sit on my face as well. Roll it.
And he's not joking about that.
I swear to God. I swear to God.
So when Papa Gut is saying that this woman is interacting with multiple creators, she is.
Yeah, well, I didn't respond to her. She was in my request, and I go, wait a minute, this name looks familiar here.
She is, but
Yeah.
Papa Gut took the bait and cheated on his wife. Let's play it. What does she say about this?
Papa Gut does not claim that it's cheating, by the way. For
I
his
DM'd him and telling him my son really liked him and that I appreciate his videos because he talks about things that need to be talked about, and it's nice that my son likes to watch his gameplay and listen to him.
Okay. So the son.
Then he responded, and we had back and forth, and my son was also involved, and then he used that to basically manipulate me into showing him my tits.
Listen, we're just hearing both sides. We're not, Salvo's not claiming Papa's this or Papa's
Yo,
that.
Papa. All right. On your show,
Chris Pope
you've
chat.
said multiple times, Papa, you said, look, my show is all about stopping young boys from raping, right? Wasn't it?
Yes.
Didn't he make that claim? He
did.
made that claim.
He did, yeah.
This is like a super SJW like person, right?
Mm-hmm.
And are we hearing that you just used this young man as a way to see his mommy's titties? Is that what I just heard?
That is what this lady is claiming. We have to be fair and balanced to Poppers here. He's not here to defend himself. He's more than welcome to call in, by the way.
How can we expect this young little boy, Papa, to respect women when you're doing this to his mama?
Listen, it's okay, play it, Chris. If there's any more.
And after he's done, I'm basically disposable, and now I have to tell my son that we don't talk to him anymore because he wants nothing to do with my son, and I don't think it's right that he uses my son to see my tits.
Oh, man.
Listen here. Listen, this woman sounds insane. I'll give Papa the benefit of the doubt. Maybe she's looking for other clout or other attention. You know, we do have to be fair to Papa's side here. Keem, I think the only way Papa can come out of this looking clean is if he posts a dick pic on Twitter.
What? Shut up.
I think if one person saw it, we all got to see it.
This is not a case where Papa Gut like did a crime or any of this weird stuff. This is not like really like even like a Me Too movement. This is just a moment where we can all get together and bully this guy. It's literally about making fun of him.
Yeah.
Because that's what this guy did, Papa Gut. Because Tipster, another content creator on the platform,
he's horny as well.
He's very horny. Has a bunch of women surrounding him at all times. It's very clear that he's horny. And Papa Gut reacted to Tipster, basically like claiming that he was cringe and that he's making decisions with his wank. And when you hear Papa Gut say this, ooh, is it hypocritical?
It is kind of hypocritical.
It's hypocritical.
Of
we're
Poppers.
We're gonna play that for you right now.
Oh, wait, hold on. We got to give credit here. This clip, Keem, comes from Hannah Animal, who, speaking of horny, Chris and Hannah Animal do jerk-off sessions together.
Interesting.
Yes, they do.
Some fucking bullshit.
Yes, you do. Do not lie. Do not lie. Admit to your boss right now that you and Hannah Animal have sexual relations.
Tipster says, I hate you guys. Tipster, we love you because you gave us a giant shout out. But you know what? After he gave me the shout out in his show last night, because Tipster was doing a live stream, he gave us a shout out. He goes, everybody go watch the Keemstar show. And then he said, well, Keem, you owe me money. You owe me money for plugging you. And I said, well, maybe I'll get a couple of my girls to join your harem. You know, like I'll give you some girls for payment. And he goes, oh, I don't roll like that or whatever. And then he was like, no, I need real cash. And he's like, I'm like, you're expecting to get paid? We don't even pay our editors tips.
Yeah, we fucking hate our editors. We'll scam everybody into the ground here. You should send Brantley over there as a little gesture.
That's the love of my life. That's my soulmate.
You love her?
What are you talking about?
Do you love Brantley?
Of course I love her.
Are you going to marry her?
No. I'm not going to marry anyone. You know I love Brantley.
You do love Brantley.
You got to know that, right?
You do love Brantley.
Yeah,
I will admit, Keemstar loves Brantley.
I love Brantley.
You do love Brantley. And I will admit, thanks to Hannah Animal, who put this clip in, that's Chris's love sort of thing.
Shit.
Why do you deny that you love Hannah Animal, by the way?
Papa
Just admit it.
No,
Papa Gut. Papa Gut. I love my girlfriend. All right? And if I'm fucking around with some other girl, I'm going to have real permission. Unlike you, you cheating piece of fucking shit.
Roll it here, Chris. Thanks, Hannah Animal. Or Hannah
Dirty.
Hannah Narc.
On girls on the internet, which I think is a little not good. So this individual reached out to me.
What is this?
Like a regular old chat for a while.
This is Welsh music.
What is happening?
This is showing the hypocrisy.
Yes.
Hey, can we just get the real clip?
Yeah, that's literally.
Play the clip.
I
Play
think
the clip.
Oh no, Hannah, he doesn't like your clip.
I don't want the copyright music in it.
Oh
like,
no, Hannah.
Dude,
Hannah.
Nick tweeted out the clip. Come on, man.
Nick got the tweet.
How come these?
Oh, no.
Why would this not be in the docket?
He put his girlfriend's link in the docket, Keem, and it's gonna get us dinged.
Ridiculous.
It's gonna get us dinged, Hannah.
No, it's not. You guys are fine.
Oh,
no, we're not playing
fine.
this
We're not
copyright.
playing around with you, buddy. You pull this up now.
Nicholas Diorio literally tweeted this out.
What do you think about Nicholas Diorio saying nobody cares about this show, Keem?
He didn't say that.
Yes, he did. He said nobody watches, nobody gives a fuck.
We have like 1,000 people here right now. What is he talking about?
I'm with you. I'm with you.
And look, I could go and do like a little promo on drama
easily.
I could send a bunch of people over here because that's easy, right? I don't want to do that. I want this to be like a real fan base that actually fucks with us,
right?
That actually cares about this show,
right?
Like that's what I want this to be. I don't want viewers. I want fans of the show because otherwise, why do it?
That's true.
If you just have viewers, and then you get disconnected from your viewers and you stop caring about the content that you're producing. And you get to the point where you're copy and pasting clothing designs to sell to your audience.
True, absolutely.
You know what I mean?
I hear you.
I want this to be something I care about because it's something you care about.
I like that. I like that. And that's why I like that message. I like that message a lot. Say, okay, Nick, you hear that, Nick Diorio? Roll the clip, Chris, please.
Bro. How are you in this controversy as a grown man, brother? What are you doing?
Brother.
Your wick do the talking.
Whoa.
Oh, my God.
He said, how are you in this controversy as he itches his dirty head? When you're a grown man, he's a grown man too.
He's really old and ugly.
You can't let your wick do the talking. Ooh,
Yeah,
but he was doing the wick.
He was doing the wick.
Hypocrisy.
Yeah.
This one time, I got to tell you this story. This one time, I was on a Twitch live stream debate with Papa Gut, right?
With Hayden Ross?
No.
Oh, with Papa Gut. Sorry.
You know about that crypto shit?
Yeah, okay.
With Papa Gut, we had this debate. And of course, Ethan Klein that reacts to everything I do because he's got a guy stalking me.
We hate him.
He reacted to this debate with me and Papa Gut, right? Ethan Klein did on his show. And so I'm scrolling through Twitter and I see Papa Gut say, I got featured on the H3H3 podcast.
Oh, you hate that.
He was so excited. And I was like, Papa, you didn't get featured. They're just stalking me.
That's true.
If I wasn't on your show, they would not be. What are you talking about?
Papa's nothing without you.
What are you talking about? So in that moment, I was like, this guy is a fucking phony fraud.
You hate that. You hate when people act like being on that show is like a badge of honor.
No. I hate when people are fake. And Papa Gut has been so fake. Like, look at him preaching, respect women, respect women.
Yeah.
Like, he doesn't even respect his own wife.
Yeah, I know.
His own wife.
I know. And the only way Papa could come out of this is we need a dick picture or you to shave that beard, Papa. Roll the clip, Chris.
What are you doing, bro? What's happening here?
He sounds like Tipster all of a sudden. Come on, man.
Bro.
Look at that titty. Happy Breast Cancer Awareness Month. Look at that breast on that man. Juicy, juicy. You would grab.
Shut up.
You would grab.
Shut up. We're watching a clip.
I thought it was over. I think it's over.
This controversy as a grown man, bro.
We watched it. Let's talk about grabbing his titties now, man.
No. Okay.
You would grab his tits
Well, let's get on to the next.
You're horny.
I actually have something for you guys.
Oh.
Okay.
Something new.
So we don't know what's going on. We're just going to react in real time.
Breaking news.
So I got something to show you guys.
Whoa, you going to just throw my address up there?
Well, that's why.
Wait a minute.
The screen.
On the H3H3 podcast subreddit.
Yep.
Let's go! Yes, buddy. Yes, buddy.
Keemstar is about to shill his new merch, which is a mockery.
Link that in chat. Link it in chat.
The moderators deleted it. I got lucky and I was able to grab this.
The moderators
You can even see
deleted it.
Mods. Sorry, the post has been removed by moderators of the H3H3.
See, this is what we told you. If you criticize or put anything up on the H3H3 podcast talking bad about the Ethan Kleins, all right, they ban you. They delete your post. And that's why our Frenemies 3 is popping off right now. It's for all of you that have been censored. You don't have a voice. It's a way for you to fight back. r/frenemies3.
Hold on, Chris. Was there any comments on that?
It was deleted immediately.
Okay, but there might be some comments. We can still pull up the comments here.
There may be.
Guys, and that is a perfect example of why Frenemies 3 is so important. Oh, here we go. Of course there's comments.
On that. That was 41 minutes ago.
Doesn't really deserve an acknowledgement as this. See, that's their new cope is we can't talk about Keem. He doesn't deserve our acknowledgement. You guys are crazy.
You stalked me for like 3 years. Like,
Who would buy this and wear it, though? Imagine having to explain it to someone. What are you talking about?
Teddy steals. There's no explanation needed.
Oh, my God. Oh, look at these people. Click that Imager link.
The Imager? Which one?
The link, the Imager link on the screen.
Whoa.
Well, don't click on the screen.
Okay.
Okay, don't click on the screen. I don't know.
So our pop-ups, the reason why you haven't been seeing the pop-ups when people buy merch is it's broken.
It's broken. Okay.
It is broken. So we will get that fixed by next episode. But if you did buy tonight, or you're still planning on buying, Teddy steals you're going to get a giant shout out from us verbally on the next episode.
Yes.
I guarantee
and you're invited
you
up to the Keemstar compound.
To you that. And one of you is coming here to hang out with us.
Absolutely.
Let's put one person that buys a piece of merch today.
I like that.
One person that buys a piece of merch today. All right, we'll come here and you'll be on the show.
Beautiful. There we go. Keep reading the comments. They shouldn't even be acknowledged on the show or anywhere. Look at you guys. That's the new code. That's the new code.
The guy that stalks me for 3 years.
Look, oh God, look at this. That's their new thing. Is no mention of him. We can't give him. You know what?
I like that word cope that we stole from
it's
Vito.
Crazy. Yeah.
These political terms. We're stealing your terms, bro.
Vito, you're the same sort of person at these threads. They started that rule on the subreddit and the podcast as soon as this podcast launched. They must have had a rule across the board, no mention of Keemstar.
The only
Salvo
time I ever
pancakes.
see Vito, he's wearing Teddy Fresh. He loves that.
That's
stuff.
true. And the only time I see Vito is he has a little boy on his lap.
Yep.
Okay, so that is big news. Wow, guys, go to Frenemies 3 and this should be posted on Frenemies 3 if it's not already by one of their moderators, okay? Look at this censorship on the H3 podcast. Yeah. We're coming, absolutely. Okay, so where were we? Where were we here?
We finished up the Papa Gut clip.
Papa Gut clip.
Yeah, baby. Yeah, baby.
What is she doing? What is she making over there?
She has come over here.
Are those cocktails?
Go to the bar. Go to the bar. Go to your mic
to
spot.
the bar.
Make them at the bar, baby.
Go to the bar. Yeah, everybody. Okay, what is going on? What is going? Can we get a wide shot here, Chris? Look at this. Look at the production on this podcast, everybody. Brantley, sweetheart, what are you making, girly? Talking to that mic over there, girly. Talking to that mic, girly.
Well, I already made it.
Oh, you already made it? Okay, so why don't you tell everybody what you concocted for the boys tonight?
It's just deep Eddie.
Just the Betty. We love the Betties.
Ice.
Okay, we love the Betties, absolutely. So we're going to get a little bit loose here. Brantley, the cocktail waitress, is making our shots tonight. We're getting loose. I'm making out with Keemstar.
That is not happening.
Well, then I'm ripping Chris's clothes off, that for sure.
That's not fucking happening.
That happened before. That did happen before.
Look at this podcast, by the way.
Keemstar show, big support of the LGBTQ.
Look how good this podcast is. Anybody else doing it? We have Keemstar's girlfriend making us drinks live on the show tonight. Ay, ay, ay. I love it. Look at this. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful.
All right. Well, let's get on to the next thing that we have. Ooh, PoggerGate. You guys want to talk about some
I think we need to. We need to give like a little bit of update. Ms. Kiff returned.
All right. Let's get some Brantley cam.
Brantley cam.
Actually, there she is.
Brantley cam. Hi, Brantley.
Beautiful. All right, bring those shots over.
Okay. Oh, God, shots. I don't even have a chaser. Okay, back to main, Chris.
Get here in the middle real quick just to do this.
She should sit on your lap, though.
She can.
Okay, there you go.
You should take the smallest one.
I should take the smallest one. You didn't make Chris a shot?
I'm working the stuff.
It's God,
fine.
how disrespectful.
That's what happens when you mess up the stuff. All right, ladies and gentlemen, Vito, do you see what this is? This is an adult woman.
Yes.
Take note.
Yes, yes.
On his lap.
Cheers, guys. Cheers to the Keemstar show and to Teddy Steele, everybody.
Teddy Steele.
Thank you, Brantley. Thank you, Queen. Hey, how about you keep those coming all night, okay? How about you keep those coming all night? Oh, yeah. Okay, you keep those coming. Very good. How about that, huh? The most entertaining show on YouTube, people are saying. Augie and Diorio goes, nobody cares. Yeah, because your autistic fans just watch you play Sonic. Anyways, Twitch PoggerGate Keem.
I do actually like that on better.
Yeah, that was good.
That was good.
I agree. I like that light on better, too. But
you can turn it off.
Yeah, let's turn it off, I guess.
I don't like it.
I like
so, PoggerGate, every time you do that, Chris, you ruin my chat.
We got to see the chat here, Chris.
I need to see my chat.
We need to see I need to see my chat.
You can move it over a little bit. Right over it, right there. There you go.
And Keemstar loves Brantley so much. Every time Brantley is in the same room, Keemstar just gets quiet because his blood is flowing and he gets a little bit horny. That's how much he loves Brantley. That's true. That's true. That's true. That's just facts. That's how much you love your girl. You've been quiet, and I'm looking down at your penis, and that is an Italian hog. Oink, oink. You got an Italian hog on you there, buddy.
Brantley.
Big old Italian sausage, growing in those denims.
And we have a brand new member, Sarah, and we have a T-shirt sale. The notifications are working again.
I saw that. Yes, a T-shirt sale. Those notifications are in and out, in and out, in and out. Glad to see that's working then.
All right, so let me give you the backstory real quick and stop interrupting with your weird sexual stuff.
Yes, sir.
So here is the deal, ladies and gentlemen. There was a woman, and I know you guys all know this story, but there's probably one or two people that don't. So let me just say it real quick. There's a Twitch streamer, not that popular, but she went to a party with very popular Twitch streamers.
Yeah.
She had a little bit too much to drink, and she passed out. She didn't think anything of it.
Yeah.
She wakes up the next morning, and her friends tell her that when she was sleeping, another Twitch streamer known as Slicker or one of these, right? Slick went into the room, kissed her while she was sleeping, and was grabbing on her chest.
That's bad.
Yes.
That's not good.
Now, Slick claims, I was just checking her pulse, but there were many witnesses that said, hey, no, that's not what happened.
good.
And Slick has a best friend, and his best friend is a very popular Twitch streamer known as Mizkiff.
Oh, God.
And when Mizkiff found out about this, he wanted to protect his friend, allegedly. So he got his girlfriend and Mitch Jones to head over to the victim's house to stop her from her coming out with a statement. Well, she wanted to come out with a statement no matter what after she found out what happened. So they manipulated the statement and had her add a line to the statement.
They did.
That said, I do not feel like I was SA'd.
Yeah. It wasn't good.
So Mizkiff gets exposed for covering up an SA.
Yeah.
Disgusting. Career ending. If this was a YouTuber, a TikToker, if this was a NASCAR driver, an actor, if this was anybody in entertainment, in public life, a politician, covering up an SA, career over.
Career over.
But that's not what happens to Twitch streamers. Because when Twitch streamers do something disgusting like this, they get rewarded. They actually get more viewers than ever before. Donations, subs, and it's all right here, ladies and gentlemen. We're talking to the victim right now.
Okay, I got her Discord. Do you want her to call in? Here's the victim, AdrianahLee.
Give it to Chris.
Okay, Chris, here's her Discord. She's going to call in, okay?
You guys want the victim to call in? Well, she's not going to be able to hear us.
Okay, then I'll call her off I'll call her off my Discord.
You know, when we do the call-ins on the phones, it makes way more sense for him to put it on speaker and him holding it on the mic.
I know, but then she can't hear us then.
No, she can. We're yelling. We're fucking yelling, bro.
Okay, that's fine.
She can hear us.
Okay, here, add her on your Discord, okay?
Yep, got it.
Is there a speaker mode on that? On Discord?
Yeah.
So yeah, we're gonna call the victim. We're calling AdrianahLee. AdrianahLee. And we're gonna watch some clips of Mizkiff's return after covering up an SA, and it's not good, people. So I'm just gonna play it without our little podcast dude or whatever his name is.
Dude, Chad, it's been. I'm very glad to be back. It's been.
Oh, he's glad to be back.
Yeah. So this
This
is his
guy's
first stream
glad
back, right?
to be back.
It was been the shittiest 3 weeks of my life, easily.
Wait, hold up.
Yeah.
Is he the victim or Andrew? AdrianahLee.
He is acting like he went through an assault and kind of had his name dragged.
Oh.
Yeah.
Easily the shittiest 3 weeks of my life.
Whoa.
That's not good.
It's been a bad time for him. Interesting.
Oh, good. Yes, I sent a request, but I don't see it.
I barely sleep.
He doesn't sleep, people. After covering up an SA, he doesn't sleep. Maybe he's the victim. Should we feel sorry for him? 1 in the chat if you feel sorry for him. He hasn't been getting a lot of sleep. 2 in the chat if you're like, no, you covered up an SA. I don't care that you're not sleeping. Why are you even in this entertainment space anymore?
Right. Okay, so Chris the Narc is now calling the victim of PoggerGate, AdrianahLee, on Discord.
I'm letting you know, I don't sleep. No, I don't sleep. I'm on 3 hours of sleep, maybe. I have night terrors all night.
Oh, he's got night terrors. Who feels sorry for this guy? Not me.
I don't feel sorry for him.
Not me.
You are a perpetrator.
Okay, listen, ladies and gentlemen. He is trying to tell his audience, like, oh, I can't sleep. I have night terrors. You know who probably really has night terrors? The victim. Because when she was sleeping, she got essayed.
Chris, are we good?
Yep, we're good.
Okay, so now we have AdrianahLee, the victim of the SA at the behest of Crazy Slick. Adriana, can you hear us?
Yes, it's just kind of echoey, but yeah.
It's kind of echoey. Okay, but it's doable?
Yes.
Okay, good.
Adriana, I'm sorry. I am so you know I've reached out to you a couple times and we spoke briefly. I really want to do an interview at some point, and this is just happening off the cuff. But
yeah,
the first thing I have to say is, what is your reaction to Ms. Kiv's return? Because I found this so disgusting. It wasn't just him having a pity party for himself, all right? Him claiming, oh, I can't sleep. It was so much more than that. Him playing that sexual harassment, like training video as a joke. I mean, so much. Like, what is going through your mind when you're seeing this?
I just feel like it's very, like, discouraging and kind of like a slap in the face, because I feel like as many sexual assault like survivors have gone through so much, and just for people to play it off as a joke just kind of like reflects on what kind of community he's harboring.
Yeah. No, I mean, it's just it's the entire Twitch community, all right? While all this was going on, you had XQC, which you seem to be cool with. I seen you saw him at TwitchCon, you gave him a hug, you posted a picture with him. That guy was titling his streams like Dramageddon, like the final chapter. Like, he was even making memes and jokes about this very serious thing that happened to you, and I just don't think that's cool.
There's other things that he was probably covering as well with that stream, and like a lot of people are covering it as it's like drama, I guess, because like even
but
like
it's not drama. It's like it's a real issue that multiple girls in the Twitch community have had to deal with. I was at
I mean, like, it is a real issue, but like I don't really think of it more as like titling. Like, you may be like, oh, she's just defending XQC, but because I feel like the way he talks about it is very serious, and the way he's talked to me, even like in private, is very like serious and very reassuring. Because sometimes even like I'll sit there and like gaslight myself and just be like, oh well, you know, and he'll be like, no, like it's okay, like you're allowed to feel this way. Like, so he's always been reassuring, even the way he speaks about it in on stream, whatever, is really reassuring. However, I've seen a lot of other streamers talking about it, saying things like, oh, I was watching this soap opera, I was eating my popcorn. Like, a soap opera? Like, that, people calling it a soap opera is actually fucking disgusting.
Right. Amen to that. And here's another thing that I saw that really disgusted me, all right? Your exchange with Pokimane, all right? Pokimane, and I understand that you're going through a lot. This is very emotional, and maybe you didn't recognize it at the time. But if you rewatch the clip of you and Pokimane talking and her apologizing to you, or somewhat apologizing to you, she is talking down to you and belittling you so bad. She is like literally talking to you like you are a little kid.
I haven't really rewatched the clip where I had like a level head, I guess, so I really don't know if I can speak on that.
You have to rewatch that clip. She's not even using her real voice. She's using her little girlfriend simulator like character voice when she's speaking to you about this serious topic.
I don't know. Maybe it could be perceived that way, but she did reach out to me in private, and she was very kind to me. So
hi. So Adriana, Salvo Pancakes here. Ever since the whole PoggerGate broke, who has kind of been there behind the scenes to show support versus who hasn't been there for you?
No, it's actually surprising. Like, a lot of people who weren't there for me before kind of like just changed their mind on the topic. And that's why, like, I think I tweeted about it. I was like, oh, this isn't like eye-opening for people. It's just people know like what's better for their career. Let me just reread my tweet.
Dude, everybody in this industry is fake. Every single one of them is fake. Pokimane wanted to laugh about this. Hassan wanted to laugh about it. They all wanted to make jokes. They wanted to throw this under the rug until they realized there was going to be backlash, and then all of a sudden, they're your best friends. The fact that this guy, Mizkif, can come back after everything that came out and make jokes about this is disgusting. There is absolutely no real punishment for Twitch streamers. If it's a YouTuber, an Instagrammer, an actor, anybody outside of Twitch, there are real consequences for this horrible, horrible behavior. You were taken advantage of when you were sleeping in your most vulnerable state. And his consequences for this is him getting more viewers, more subscribers. He made over $9,000 on his return in new subscribers. I mean, this is disgusting.
So
yeah, I feel like it's just really like sad because over like the past year, it's just like I've said this before, I'll say it again. Like people, my friends who were dropping like flies, like people I thought were like my really close friends who were there for me when it first came out, like my first twit longer. They suddenly decided like, okay, well, like it's not benefiting me in my career anymore. I'm like gonna find a reason to hate you. like a lot of people.
So people were just supporting you for the little like woke points, and then once it wasn't working, they abandoned you?
Yeah, and it's like really, like they would either abandon me and they would be honest about it.
Pretty bad.
Like they would sit there and they would say, oh, well, like it's because the crazy slick thing, whatever. But other people would sit there and like make up rumors or like say like random ass reasons to cut me off just because they didn't want me around.
So Adriana, going back to the night where Maya Higa and Mitch Jones and others came over to your house, what did they want to make sure was included in the Google Doc, like initially? Because there's been lots of rumors that they wanted to make sure certain things were included in the Google Doc. I guess I'm trying to ask, like, what was your truth that you were trying to put in the Google Doc versus what they wanted you to add?
I mean, I feel like everything I've said previously and all my other things, so this isn't like news or anything. But the one thing that was like really wanted to be put in there was like you could, and when you read the thing, it says like disclaimer, like this was sexual harassment, not assault. Like that was the one thing that like they really wanted to put in there. But also like different words were changed.
And the thing is, Adriana, that doesn't even make any sense. All right, how do you tell a story of you passed out, sleeping, him going in and touching you? He's not your friend. You don't know him, right? He's in there touching you. How can you say? How can that line exist with the story? I don't feel like this was.
That's what I'm saying.
It doesn't even make sense.
People love to sit there and be like, Adriana's a clout whore and she's changing her story. It's like if you read the first twit longer, the story's not changed. It just has different vocabulary this time.
Dude, people, this Twitch community is disgusting.
It is disgusting. Adriana, so after the story came out, did Maya, Mizkif, Crazy Slick, or any of them reach out?
There was like I was supposed to volunteer for like Maya's like sanctuary thing, but as I stated before, like I got kicked out of the Discord, and like she said like, oh, we moved to a Twitter group, but I obviously wasn't added in that. And then even though we're mutuals on Twitter, and then after I just kept hearing a bunch of shit talking, and I said this before, all of this is not news, just disclaimer.
Yep.
After like I just kept hearing people shit talk about me, like at a party that Crazy Slick was at as well. I like walked up to him like, we good? Like, can you stop talking about me? Like, I don't appreciate this, whatever. And he uses that because I went up to him at that party and like told him to like stop talking about me. He uses that as well, Adriana apologized to me. And even in my first stream back, I said, Slick, if I apologize to you, tell me what I apologized to you for. Falling asleep? Like, the fuck did I apologize to you for? Like,
dude.
Like, what, where?
I mean, this is, I can't, there's so many levels to how messed up this is. But how do you feel about Twitch? Twitch not taking action. I mean, they claim to, love women, support women, all this other stuff with protecting women, support the Me Too movement and all that. How can they allow these people on the platform after what happened?
I don't know. I feel like it's just discouraging in general because, like, you see these people who are like, oh, we're sticking up for women. And a lot of other women who know how hard it is to be a woman on the platform, yet they're still supporting these people that do these things. So it's like you would think, like, if you sit there and you express and, like, even have had your own controversies where people have hated on you because you're a woman, and then you go and continue to support these men who are belittling women and their experiences. It's just, like, so hypocritical.
Dude,
I feel like
Miskiff horrible, but I see Maya as the worst.
Yeah.
Because Maya is a fellow woman.
Yeah.
Like, she should understand what happened to you. And the fact that she went there trying to manipulate you after knowing what happened, that is...
I did. Like, I really did think that, like, she was there for me and, like, trying to look out for me when she went over there. Like, that's, like, how the impression I was under. It took me only a week or two to realize, like, I was manipulated and gaslit.
Yeah, 100%. 100%.
So, AdrianahLee, you know, as these stories are coming out and people are kind of talking about it, they're kind of letting it slip that there might be more women that might have been SA'd in the Twitch community. Do you have any more insight on the possibility of more perpetrators that Twitch and other streamers are kind of protecting?
Yeah, I mean, of course there is. I can't speak on other women's experiences, but like, what's the statistic? Like 1 in 3 women,
Sure,
like sexually assaulted.
it's just unbelievable. And dude, what is wrong with these guys? Because this is happening way too much. Like, what is going on with these guys? They can't get girls.
They can't get girls.
Slick can't get a girl.
It's
just like, it's
clearly
unbelievable. What did you think about who's the woman, the other woman that defended Slick?
Minx.
What did you think about the stuff that Minx was saying? Because at first, Minx was like saying that you were a clout chaser and that Slick did nothing wrong. And then she did a full 180 and like confirmed publicly that you know, they covered up the SA and that Slick is horrible.
I think that when that first came out, like, it was just it was like a perfect example of my friends turning against me, because it was happening while I was streaming, that she was streaming, and I was sitting there expressing, like, hey, these people I thought were my friends did this, this, and this, and, like, cut me off, whatever. And as I was saying that, she literally confirmed that statement, because I thought she was my friend up until that stream.
So, Adriana, going back to the question about possibly more essays in the community, obviously, you know, I'm not really telling you to come out to tell other women's stories of that. I'm kind of speaking as terms of just more generosity. It's like, is there other active essays that you know about that are actively being covered up by other Twitch streamers?
Not that I know about in particular.
Well, let me say this. I know for a fact that you have trouble sleeping at night. Didn't you say that you have like a really hard time of like when you're laying in bed and your partner comes up and cuddles with you, like, you know, that triggers you, and sleeping is an issue, right? Don't you find it to be the biggest slap in the fucking face when Mizkif is up here saying he's having a hard time sleeping and playing the victim?
I actually I quote tweeted it on my like super followers on Twitter. I was like, wow, having trouble sleeping at night, that's pretty ironic.
I mean, chat,
Like,
think about this. She was sleeping, she got SA'd, and then this guy that covered it up is up there crying that he can't sleep at night. Do you know how fucked up that is on multiple levels? And that's not just it. We have another clip, and Adriana, if you could just wait 2 seconds, we're going to play this clip right now. Play the clip of him pulling up. Watch this. This is what he did on the return stream. The return stream of him covering up SA. Go ahead, play that.
As an employee, what do you need to know about it? First, sexual harassment.
Why did he do this? I don't understand
Dude,
this.
you can cut it right there because we don't need to watch it. He literally watched a sexual harassment training video on stream, making a complete joke about this. And there's another clip on my Twitter. I don't know if you have that one. The cover-up clip.
Cover up clip. Yeah, I have it when he's getting the tattoo, right?
Yeah, pull this one up. pull this one up. This one's insane. It's on my Twitter. I just tweeted.
I have it in the doc.
I just tweeted it yesterday.
So, Adriana, as our producer pulls up that clip, has there been any outreach by specifically Mizkif and Maya to, I guess, express their condolences after all this?
Wait, real quick. We're going to play this video. Go ahead.
Master at cover-ups and reconstruction.
Me too, for 4 years.
Excuse me. Is I am a master at cover-ups and reconstruction.
Me too, for 4 years.
So I mean, it's right there.
Yeah,
it's
I mean,
right
that's
there.
pretty gross of him,
on,
honestly.
He's making jokes about covering up an SA.
Yeah.
Like, guys, like, I this is so bad. And there are no consequences. He made $9,000 extra.
So, Adriana, has Mizkif and Maya Higa reached out?
Maya has reached out and said sorry. I haven't replied to her.
Sorry, I hit the wrong button. I apologize.
So Maya reached out and said sorry. What did you tell Maya?
I haven't replied.
Okay, smart. But nothing from Mizkif.
Mizkif he like first messaged me, was asking questions, and I was like, dude, there's no way that you don't know. So I just started ignoring his messages and like ignoring other people's messages, because it's like, at the end of the day, like, I'm not gonna sit there and like, I don't know, like be like, oh, it's okay, because it's not.
So yeah, I completely agree with that. What do you think should have been?
Yeah. No, let's get to this question.
Yeah.
What is justice in this situation? I want you to actually go through every single person that has wronged you in this situation and tell us what you think should happen to him. And dude, you don't have to be nice. You don't have to be nice. What happened to you was so horrible, and they're making a joke out of it. I want to know how you really feel what should happen to these people.
See, the thing is, and I went on Dr. K recently, and he like expressed this to me too, that I don't really think about me anymore, because my trauma is so like already ingrained in me that it's like something I need to work through personally.
You can include murder in the consequences if you'd like, Adriana.
No, I just feel like I don't want this to happen to anyone else. And I feel like when people harbor...
But it's going to happen because they're making jokes out of it. It's going to happen. He got rewarded. He got more money. So how, like, that's what I'm saying. There is no consequences.
That's what I'm saying. It's really hard because it's like, when I don't want this behavior to be excused, because when people who watch Mizkif see, like, oh, well, it's funny that this girl got touched when she's sleeping, they go home and they go to their high school, they go to their frat parties, whatever, and they do that because they see that there is no consequences to doing that.
Yeah.
And where's the justice for them? Because they're not social media influencers. They're not hopping on the Keemstar show, like being able to talk about it. Like,
right.
Like these people that happen in their normal lives, they don't have the chance to say anything about it. They just have to sit there and be quiet and suffer while their coworkers who touch them can get away with it.
That's true.
I got to tell this story. This SA stuff, Me Too stuff in the Twitch community is so rampant. It's unbelievable.
Yeah.
In 2014, I believe, I went to TwitchCon because it was in the same place. Or no, it wasn't TwitchCon. It was an E3 party that Twitch was hosting, right? And it was a huge party. Everyone was there. And I was with my alcoholic friend, Blade. And when Blade gets drunk, he says horrible things. And that's why we're not friends anymore. But long story short, one thing that Blade did when he got drunk is he'd go to shake a woman's hand and then like, oh, I'll hold your glass for you. And then as he grabbed the glass, he would slam it and give him back an empty glass.
Okay.
Very rude.
Okay.
But for some reason, no one ever like punched him. They laughed because it was so outrageous that he was doing this.
Sure.
Right. So, and the drinks were free, right? So people didn't care that much. Anyhow, he was doing this all night. I leave the Twitch party or whatever, and I went with a couple of girls to like a pancake house or something. I could not find Blade. He was missing. I see him at the pancake house. He comes in later. He sits on his own table, and I go to sit next to him, and he goes, "No, seat taken." Like we're on Forrest Gump or something. On the school bus.
Okay.
He goes, "Seat taken, seat taken." And I'm like, "Okay, dude, what's wrong with him, man? He's really messed up or something." Right?
Yeah.
I didn't know what was going on. He had an attitude. So I went back to the girls that I was hanging with, went home, went to my hotel or whatever. I wake up the next morning, and there's a video uploaded to his YouTube channel of him crying. So I call him, and I'm like, "What is going on?" He goes, dude, I don't know. I just started crying. I filmed myself because I needed a witness. And then I went to the hospital.
Okay.
He had 7 doses of date rape drug.
From the Twitch party.
From stealing those girls' drinks.
At the Twitch party.
At the Twitch party. So
he's a hero.
By being an idiot and being rude, he saved girls from potentially being R-word that night.
He is legit a hero, Keem.
Yeah.
Holy Nike.
And that's a real thing. That's backed up. You can look it up. That's not some crazy story. Like there's like footage of him on his channel of him crying.
And he missed out on all the girls that you had a 4-way with, huh?
What?
That's just in my head.
No, I had a girlfriend at the time. So, okay, we had a little Papa Gut moment. But hey, all I'm saying is, this type of stuff runs rampant. And for there not to be real consequences, I mean, this cover up is so bad, is equally as bad as somebody doing it.
Yeah, because I feel like if anything, I don't know, like in general, if you know about something like this that someone has done, like witnessing and not saying anything is almost like, I don't know, I feel like it just condones the actions, and it just like, if anything, like it encourages more people to do it in the future, because if they see, oh, well, my favorite streamer, Crazy Slick, did this, and he's back, and he seems like he's doing fine, then I can do it, and I can get away with it. Like, why do I have to face repercussions? Like, it's just a really bad example for people in, like, daily life.
Shouldn't Mizkif be banned from Twitch? Like, I think so. I think he should be banned.
I agree.
Yeah, I feel like if in any other, like
company, you'd be fired. You'd be fired, right?
Yeah.
Adriana, how ugly is Osmond Gold?
What?
How ugly is Osmond Gold on a scale of 1 to 10? How ugly? I think he's I think he's so hideous. I don't think he should show his face. What do you think?
Don't answer Salvo's question.
He's so ugly. He's so ugly.
But
I'm sorry.
This is a serious
I know. He's seriously ugly.
Okay.
No, I don't think so. He was very nice to me.
I didn't ask if he was nice. I asked how ugly he was.
Is there anything else that you want to say on the matter that you feel like the public should know? Is there anything where you're like, man, I wish people knew this?
I just wish, I don't know, I feel like
there is something, but you don't want to say it. Say it.
I didn't have much time to prepare. I just was about to stream, and then they were like, come on the show.
It's not about preparing. Is there something that you wish the public knew that they still don't know?
I just know that if I was a man coming about all this stuff, it wouldn't be questioned. It wouldn't be excused at all. But because I'm a woman on the platform and it's a male-dominated platform, people see themselves in these predators, and they defend them as if they were defending themselves because they know they've done fucked up things in their lives.
I want to say one more thing to you, because somebody on r/frenemies3, they pointed this out. So Mizkif is friends with H3H3, Ethan Klein, right? They're friends, they're buddies. Ethan Klein covers all these big stories that happen on the community, but he hasn't covered this PoggerGate story, and it's very strange because he's friends with Mizkif.
True, he is friends with Mizkif.
And he actually had this giant, like 17 or something different episodes calling out David Dobrik for covering up an essay.
Yes.
Do you remember this?
Yes, of course. He made it his whole identity.
For some reason, that H3H3 podcast is not covering this story, and it might be because he's friends with that guy. Have you put any thoughts of that before I brought this up?
She had to have.
I feel like I know Hassan talked to him about it.
Yeah, but Hassan, he's a bad guy.
On that other show.
On The Leftovers.
Yeah, Hassan and them talked about it, but I don't know. I don't follow H3H3. I don't even know.
Yeah.
Yo, round of applause right there. Amen.
Round of applause. There's no reason to follow H3H3.
No reason.
Adriana.
If you're following that, you're a middle-aged woman with nothing to do.
Of course, and she's a young lady with lots to do. Adriana, any other questions from Chris and Keemstar?
We need justice. We just need justice. I'm gonna fight for it. I will make sure that this community never forgets what these people did.
we're going to fight for you, Adriana, until the end of time here. I appreciate you spending the time with you. Have a good stream, Adriana, and please reach out if you ever want to talk on the show again, okay?
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thanks, Adriana. Absolutely. Goodbye. I'm so glad that she never watched the H3 podcast and does not keep up with Ethan Klein here. So anything else
Look at
here?
my buddy just grew some weed. That's his wife. And all the
I thought that was a Christmas wreath. Holy
Dude,
shit. That is a lot of marijuana.
Yeah.
Okay. Any other things here, Chris? Keemstar?
Please tell me you have more, because I don't want to end the show.
I don't want to end the show either here.
If you don't want to end the show, type a 1 in the chat. If you don't want this show to end.
Anything with that?
In terms of my...
I need to say something. Can I have the floor to talk about Bo Blacks for a minute?
Wait, let's play this clip, because we're still on topic.
Okay, we're still on topic.
Right. So this clip, just to give context,
Look at that chat. Holy shit.
Miskiff's stream. Miskiff goes on to talk about Mitch Jones, one of the players of the situation, right? And he kind of dropped something that everyone found a little bit interesting.
In terms of my house, if you want to know the conditions, Slick is out of the house and everybody else is fine. That's it right now. As for Mitch Jones, I don't know his whereabouts. Mitch is probably somewhere at a fucking like Motel 6 with a computer playing WoW. I have no idea.
Okay, but why is Mitch Jones in hiding? Why is he running away? That's kind of weird. That's just suspicious activity if I ever have to say so myself there. Okay, I mean, anything new with these people?
Can somebody help me out? Who is this girl in the corner of his
I don't know
stream?
who the hell that is.
I genuinely have no idea.
I'm a little confused by that
She
too.
is in the corner of all his streams, and it makes no sense to me at all. What
is that
about?
Adriana? Can someone in the chat... Is that Adriana?
No, I don't believe so.
I don't think so, but it's just so weird that he's got just some random woman in the corner.
Yeah, that is kind of weird.
know,
All considering that he is an abuser in and of himself.
All right,
here.
let's talk about a few things.
A few smaller
just,
things here. I need to talk. Yeah, I need to talk about Bo Blacks here, right? Because it needs to be called out. Bo Blacks, Keem, I want your opinion. So I'm talking to you on this one here. Bo Blacks, you know Bo Blacks? He's the autistic Canadian Twitterverse.
Yes.
He says he can beat me up in a fight. I need your opinion on that. Yes or no? Do you think Bo Blacks can beat me up in a fight?
No.
Absolutely not. Chris, what do you think?
I don't think so.
I don't think so either. So play this clip really quick here because I need the platform here to defend myself on my podcast here, the Keemstar Show. Bo Blacks, I gave him 24 hours here. I gave Sonic Josh 24 hours after I heard that he said he can be... I need my chat here, Chris, too, by the way.
Yeah, I got you.
So Bo Blacks went on one of these streams and said that he could beat me up. And I looked at it as an adult. I said, Bobby, I'm giving you 24 hours. And if I don't hear back in 24 hours that you said you can beat me up, then I'm going to drive to Vancouver and kick your ass, which I think is only fair. When someone gets called out, okay, fine. You want to call me out? I'm a man. Let's do it here. Roll the clip after I realized 24 hours is almost up. Yep.
Joshua!
This is boring.
This is not boring. Chat's blowing up about it.
2 hours here, buddy.
One's in the chat if you want this.
I know
Two's in the chat if you're bored.
No one's bored, please.
You have 2 more hours.
2 more hours, right? So pause it. That's all we need to watch of that. He went, nobody said anything. Bo Blacks is completely ignored. It's not all ones.
Chat's
all,
the same boring.
All ones that I'm saying. Those are all your.
Twos.
Those are all, I see all ones.
Brantley Cam.
Bo Blacks.
Give it up for Brantley
Okay,
Cam.
Brantley Cam.
Hey.
All I want to say is, Bo Blacks, I'm now coming for you. I'm taking a couple weeks off. I'm going to drive up to Vancouver, and I'm going to kick your ass. Plain and simple.
Now,
and that's what he deserves.
Now,
that's what he deserves.
Are the shots done? We'll do the shots, but then I have another clip that we got to play. I put in the Twitter group chat, Chris.
You did.
Another Twitter group chat. Thank you, Brantley girly.
This is interesting. I'll do a little setup on this puppy before we play it.
Oh, my goodness. Here.
Pause it.
Oh, my
Pause it.
God.
Oh, yeah, I know about
my
this.
God.
All right.
Oh, Lord. I have to drive home tonight. This is my last drink. I'm
Are
driving
you really
home.
driving home?
I got to drive home. Yeah,
Oh,
yeah. Well, I do because you guys are too loud when you have intercourse.
Okay. Well, we make
Cheers.
animal noises.
Cheers, 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 cheers.
Thank you, baby.
Ugh.
Of course. Oh.
Okay.
Okay. Thanks, Brantley. Shut that light off. Okay. There it is.
I want to set this up. TwitchCon happened over last weekend.
Yes. Big
All
nerd
right?
fest.
Big nerd fest.
Yeah.
On the last podcast, we covered Hassan and him being rude to people and
Hussein.
whatnot.
Yeah.
But it's this is what I'm saying about when I was just talking to Adriana. The entire Twitch community are a bunch of entitled, horrible, horrible people. All right. And if they're sitting there fondling women, they lack serious social skills.
That's true. That's true.
If you can't talk to a woman, you got to wait until she's passed out drunk to have an interaction with her. Something's wrong with you.
Something's very
okay.
wrong with you.
And that's this whole Twitch community. Pull this up real quick.
Oh, this is
we
a
have it
funny
right
ass
here.
clip.
Security at TwitchCon called the police. called the people who attended, excuse me, verbally abusive, entitled lacking social skills.
I love that one. That's my favorite.
They said, thank God it's over. Let's play this. Let's
Mama knows. Mama knows.
Oh, thank God. What happened?
It was these people that come to this thing were so verbally abused us.
Oh, what?
Oh, yeah, they were terrible.
Really?
Poor girl.
Social skills.
Oh.
Verbally abuses don't have any social skills.
Wait till she knows that they're also sexually abusive, too.
Yeah.
What?
Oh,
really?
God, baby.
I looked, and then I work at the ballpark too, and then we had a concert over there. Some people paid for it, and some didn't. Some
Wow.
vetted.
They're scamming.
They just,
Oh my God.
they just killed us practically.
Wow.
Oh, God.
And it was,
that sucks.
It's like this entitled thing going on.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, it was.
That's bad.
All right.
I mean, that's an eyewitness testimony of how awkward these freaks are, huh?
Yep.
That is crazy.
So we're gonna read the super chats. We're gonna call it a night.
Yeah, pull up the super chats.
And listen,
Chris.
anybody that bought Teddy Steele's merchandise, we will be shouting you out, people.
Yep. And it's on Keemstar.com, by the way. Very easy link to understand.
Keemstar.com. If you get it in real quick, we can shout you out.
And this is not like a one-time thing, right? So every episode, you're able to buy Teddy Steele's, and if you buy it, when we're off, we're going to shout you out the next episode. This isn't like a one-off, this is a revolution that will last a long time here, okay? So where was the last one that I read off? Scroll down, Chris. No. Scroll down.
Yeah, no, you've already passed all the way up to here. This is the most recent super.
Are you sure? Because I didn't read Mormon Scoppy's OnlyFans garbage thing like that, HIPAA violation. Okay, scroll down. Okay, Creepy S, thanks for the $2.
It's way farther down because that dude said he got a hoodie too.
No. It's Creepy S and up right here.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yep.
So Creepy S, talk about Boogie losing everything. Any takes on Boogie losing everything? Old pal Boogie, 29888.
Oh my God, should we should talk about that. We got time.
Yeah.
Let's do it. Let's do it. Good job, Super Chat.
Yeah.
That's why you said a Super Chat.
I like that. Yeah.
That's why you said a Super Chats. All right, let's watch that one. Show's not ending, people. It's not ending.
We're still here. Brantley, bring down more drinks.
Yeah.
Oh, Boogie, he's so gross.
All right.
Chris, you got to pay for YouTube Premium. Just bite the bullet here.
I got it.
Where are you going, Keem?
Brantley.
Okay, so we're going to get some more drinks in the house. We are ordering more shots here on the Keemstar Show. That super chat just kept the show alive here. You got to love that, huh?
That's why, dude, that's what I'm saying. You're not viewers, you're fans.
Yes.
Like, there's a difference.
They're family. There's a
difference.
Okay, so I thought
viewer's not going to donate and be like, hey, bring up Boogie. That's a fan.
That's a
there's
fan.
A
We love you guys.
We want fans.
Love you guys. Yes, absolutely. So Boogie, I thought he got a gastric bypass. Why is he still obese? I don't understand that.
I'm going to call Boogie after this.
I think you should call him up.
I'll call Boogie.
Yes, baby.
Let's call Boogie.
Baby.
Okay, we're gonna talk shit about Boogie, and then we're gonna confront Boogie live.
Yes, I like that.
Call Boogie.
I like that a lot. Let's fucking go. Keemstar Show, guys. I mean, this is not the best show on the internet.
Show. It's the best show on the internet.
Roll it.
I'm finally in a position.
Damn, look at that. Hey. Hey.
Brantley Cam, pause it. Brantley Cam, I gotta turn the light on.
She twerked off camera.
This is the last bit of.
Hey, I want to show you something with this light. Come over here real quick.
Me?
Yeah. Come over. Okay.
I mean,
Yeah. Notice I'm taller than you.
You're not. Wait a minute. You are not taller than this. Stand up. Stand up straight. Stand up straight. Stand up straight. No. Come here. No. Come here. No.
2 shots and they act like they're so.
I just took them. Stand up.
I can't. And like, what is wrong with
Stand
y'all?
up right here. Stand up right here. Who's taller? No. Who's tall? I'm clearly taller.
You can't.
I'm clearly taller than you.
Can't see with that camera.
Yeah, that's coke, old man. That's coke.
You can't.
Clearly taller
Dude,
than you.
he like
Clearly
fucking-
taller than you.
You like don't ever touch me like that again.
What's up? What's up? Come here. Low! Hold on, cord. Very important cord. Very important cord. Okay. I am not shorter than Keemstar, I promise. Okay.
My fucking knees hurt.
You felt really easy, old man. You're like crippled.
I was trying to get away and I tripped over the fucking chair.
You felt so easily. Holy shit. I barely touched you. Jesus Christ. Okay. Boogie, Keem. Old pal of yours?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you want to set this clip up?
Boogie is about to e-bag. Roll it.
Bag, piggy, bag, piggy, bag.
Hey.
Oinky, oinky. Bag, bag.
Hey. Hey.
Play it.
To get back.
See, this is stop. That right there is why we get comments on every episode saying, "Keem, get rid of your co-host. He's so annoying. He won't shut up."
Oh,
What
my God!
How'd that happen?
She's drunk.
He's a dick.
She is not drunk.
Wait. She said you spilled all over me.
Okay.
Slipped out of my fingers, and you should know. Why are you hitting me?
Now we need a napkin. I didn't touch her. Roll it back. I didn't even touch it. I need a napkin. I need a napkin here. What the hell? I'm all wet.
All right, we're gonna do this shot, then we'll clean it up.
Here. Hold on. I'll clean it up. Ain't no problem. Ain't no problems. Let me clean it up. Papa, got merchandise.
This is what you get for cheating on your wife.
Filthy little
You
cheat.
wife cheater.
Here
You
go.
wife
Clean
cheater.
it up,
Ooh.
Papa's merch.
You wife cheater, you.
Disrespecting your merch, Papa. What are you gonna do about it? We are disrespecting
We're
your
treating
merch.
your
Look at
merch
this. Look
like
at
you
this.
treated your wife, Papa got.
Hold on. Look. Let's do a merch quality test. That table's soaking wet. This is a full T-shirt. This full T-shirt cannot even pick up one shot of alcohol. This is how cheap Papa Guts merchandise is. This is crazy. Papa.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, if you wear his merch, it's like wearing a plastic bag.
This is crazy. This merch is like literally invisible.
No.
Can I just say, Salvo, the shot that I
Brantley,
just
can
spilled,
please.
that is obviously payback from the first time that we met. And you fucking knocked your drink on me, an entire Red Bull and vodka.
That's not true.
That's true.
Yes,
That
you
is
did.
true.
That's not true.
All right, come over here, baby. Get down. Sit.
Putting a shirt on.
Sit, boy. Hey!
Oh, hit it.
We just sold a quality T-shirt,
Yes,
ladies
I'm
and
sure
gentlemen.
It's the best in the industry.
I bet
All right.
it'll soak up all that.
Grab your shot, little
Jesus
Salvi.
Christ, Brantley.
Grab your shot, little
Okay,
Salvi.
little Salvi, This is my last shot, unless Keem convinces me. Oh, we got another one. We sold a hoodie.
We got. Whoa!
There
We sold
go.
a hoodie.
Woo! Cheers, everybody.
Okay.
Breathed your breath,
Come on.
And I tasted it.
I gotta defend Bo Blacks here.
Fuck Bo Blacks.
Let's defend Bo Blacks.
Fuck Bobby.
How are you gonna call Bo Blacks autistic, even though he is?
He's really autistic.
But how are you gonna call him that when you act like that? Like, come on.
What?
Come on.
No.
Come
See,
on.
no. That's
Get it
not a fair
together.
comparison. That's not a fair
Get it together.
That's not a fair comparison at all. How dare you? How dare you about that? Okay.
I'm just saying.
Okay. Brantley.
Stop! You're gonna break some equipment.
Okay, Boogie. Should we
Don't
talk about
make me
Boogie?
pull this car over.
Daddy, no. Let me give you a hand job, Daddy. All right, Boogie. Should we talk about Boogie here, right?
Brantley, he has been fondling me. My woman will protect me.
No, she won't. Okay.
Yes, she will.
We really got to talk about Boogie. Everyone wants to talk about Boogie. Boogie2988 is in some financial troubles. Is it because he spent all his money on hookers? Is it because he lost all of his money on Storyfire? Is it because he buys a lot of DoorDash? What is it? Let's hear him. Let's hear.
Damn, most of the people in the chat are members. It's insane.
That's
It's
insane.
like a
Thank you to-
green wave.
Say thank you to Kiwi
Shout out
Farms.
to the green wave,
Green
ladies and gentlemen.
Whoosh.
I mean, if we're gonna talk about Boogie e-bagging, we gotta at least support our supporters.
We
you know?
support our supporters. Thank you, Kiwi Farms.
All right, play it.
All right, Piggy, bag.
Stop calling
And
him
I'm not
Piggy.
making any excuses here. You know I spent a tremendous amount of money on dumb things.
Prostitutes.
But the biggest issue is that I had a nice big nest egg,
I took some financial advice from a friend, and I'm not pointing fingers necessarily. I took the advice, but I put my money in the crypto market in the wrong.
He took that advice from McJuggernuggets.
Is that the advice that he took from?
From McJuggernuggets. Gave him bad financial advice.
Oreo.
According to Boogie. Is that LFM?
Is that LFM? Where's
Sugar
LFM?
Babies. Hey.
Where's LFM at? Oh, that's the LFM?
Chat. In the chat.
That's the LFM.
Yeah, my management company.
Okay.
Yo,
you told me I was going to sign to LFM. I still haven't got a contract from LFM.
Well, I mean, you have to be like a little bit brand safe. You're like so off the wall, bro.
Good. LFM, shove it.
Okay. Let's listen to it.
Wrong section, and I pretty much lost most of everything. That sucks. That really
So he
sucks.
lost all his money.
It is what it is, though.
Sell the brick
I've come to
house,
terms with
Boogie.
it, but I need to get back to work. I have some savings, but they're going quickly. And if I don't start live streaming and making content and getting ad revenue and stuff again, I'm going to lose everything. And I definitely do not want to do that. So that's why I'm asking for your help today. And it's as simple as two groups of people here I want to talk to. The first of which is fans who just like the content.
Stop.
If you click on videos you like and you watch them to the end and you drop a like and you leave a comment and you share it with friends and you click the notifications, you do the YouTube stuff, you're doing plenty. If that's all you want to do, if that's all you can do, I love you to death. You mean everything to me, right?
Keem is turning my mic off. Hey, turn my mic back on, bitch.
Dude, stop, because
What am I doing? What am I
Dude,
doing?
I want the stream to be able to follow the story. You're being too intrusive.
I should not oink it. I should not oink at
You gotta
Boogie.
calm down. Did you have loving parents?
No, I didn't.
Okay, that makes sense. Because you need a lot of attention, bro. You need a lot of attention. All right, just look. He's about to beg his fans for money, all right? Because he lost all of his money in the crypto market.
Diorio said that he listened to your advice about crypto. That's why he's broke.
Nicholas Diorio, bro, you have been wrong a lot. For a guy who goes on about always being right,
Yes,
Nicholas
yes.
Diorio is wrong a lot.
So much.
Nicholas Diorio's reputation is, oh, he's super safe, super careful. Yo, you've been wrong about a lot, buddy. Come on, man.
He's wrong more often than he's right.
Yeah,
by
Nick,
a lot.
Nick, come on. Nick's been peddling a lot of conspiracy theories.
Yes.
And for a guy who's safe, you shouldn't be peddling the conspiracy
Yeah,
theories.
for a guy who doesn't even make content, what are you so worried about being conspiratorial for, okay?
But we love Nick. We love Nick. Come on, you love Nick.
Well, it depends how
You love Nick. I like Nick. I actually love Nick. Great friend. I actually consider him a great friend.
I don't trust him. Should I trust him? I don't trust Diorio. I don't think he trusts me either.
It doesn't matter. I'm friends with people I don't trust.
Okay, well, that's probably because you know that your friend shouldn't trust you.
Well, I'm friends with people that are interesting.
True.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You have to be interested. If you're just a really good person, like you're just a great, like normal, plain Jane, good person.
Yeah.
I don't want to be friends with you.
That's true. That's true.
If you're a bad person, but you're plain Jane, you're just a horrible person. I don't want to be friends with you. If you're interesting, if I can learn something from you.
What can you learn from Nick?
He's
Optics?
He's got something. He's got something. He has a way with, I don't know.
Okay. I think you look at him. Okay. That's fine. I
That
just don't
kind of
trust
seems
Nick.
like I'm a user, right? I'm only friends with something if I could learn from them or something. But like for Brantley, for example, my girlfriend, right? The only reason why we're dating is because she is fucking insane.
She's crazy.
She's fucking crazy. I will never be bored with Brantley.
You would never.
One time, okay, this is a true story, right? We're just hanging out. Me and Brantley are watching a movie or something,
Yeah.
right? We're just hanging out, and Brantley's fucking there with her southern twang. She's like, fucking unbelievable, man. Fucking Nana just got bit by the monkey.
Oh, shit.
I'm like, what are you talking about? Like, Nana, she's got a monkey. And the monkey jumped out of the cage and bit her. And now she's bleeding all over the place. And Nana went and punched the monkey. And also, fuck, like, that's, oh, this dude's saying a fake story. Let's bring Brantley down.
Brantley, sweetie, come on down, sweetie. Get on your mic.
Brantley! This is not a fake ass story.
Listen.
Her Nana has a monkey, and the monkey bit her, and Brantley told me the fucking story. I'm like, I'm never going to be bored with this girl.
No, you will never be bored. Will you ever be bored with me, Daddy?
Yeah, probably.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah,
Don't
we'll get
tell
to that.
Don't tell. We'll get to that. What do you mean
can
we'll
try
get
not
to that?
Brantley, get on that mic.
Okay, look how quickly she comes for Dad. Daddy
All right,
calls her,
all right,
Brantley
all right.
comes.
Go ahead.
Okay, here we go. Here we go. Brantley, tell
Let
the
me
monkeys.
tell y'all.
Yeah, tell the monkeys.
So that story is true. And one time I went over to my Nana's house to visit
I got
her.
it, Chris. I got it.
What?
No. Oh, your audio.
Oh.
Go ahead.
She lived like not even 5 minutes down the road from me. So I went and went over to her house and I went and hugged her bye. And the freaking monkey attacked my whole leg, and I still have scars.
What kind of monkey?
Like, it made me
Brantley?
bleed.
It's a spider
and
monkey.
then the first day, right before the first day of school, it dropped its bottle because she fed it like a normal bottle, like a baby, and like at the time because it was real little.
Let 'em know,
But
baby.
I went and picked it up, and I was trying to give it to her.
Yeah.
But she thought I was trying to take it, and she latched onto my face, bro. I still have a scar on my face.
Does your granny do crack? Is she a crackhead?
No.
No. She's owned monkeys before.
How many
this
monkeys?
isn't the first one.
How many monkeys?
I think like 2 other ones.
And what happened to them?
I don't know. I never asked. Maybe they died.
Oh,
I don't,
God.
I don't know. Or gave
How-
them away.
how
I met the
One
monkey.
that she had.
Okay, so
took
I
a
was
guy's-
wearing my Keemstar chain, right?
You always
Oh,
do.
yeah.
I had a Keemstar chain on.
Yeah.
And I'm walking past the monkey because I went and visited her parents and grandma and all that
Well,
shit.
that's nice. What does her family think of you, by the way?
They love me.
Of course.
Oh, they are in love with him.
They love me. So anyhow, I walk
It's
past.
obnoxious.
I walked, dude. Her dad,
Yeah.
and her grandpa invited me to poker night.
Oh
You
my
know,
God.
to meet the
Nice.
family.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, I don't want to do that. I don't want to hang out with the family without Brantley.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
know what I mean? It's a little nervous. I was a little nervous or whatever.
It's like a 16-year-old going to prom and you're in the same room with the dad. It's a little
It'll be
uncomfortable.
okay. It'll be okay.
So I went to poker night, right? I get there, right? And it's just a bunch of old people playing
Yeah,
poker,
yeah.
sitting around the table. And so I'm playing poker and whatnot. And then the grandchildren of whoever the guy was, which was friends of the grandpa, who was hosting it, they came over and they were like, "What? Why is Keemstar sitting here playing fucking poker?"
There we go. Another hoodie. There we go.
They're like, "Why is Keemstar playing poker with my grandpa?"
Do you
they were so
think?
confused.
Do you think at the bottom of their heart they were just trying to rob you of your money?
Maybe, but guess what happened?
What happened?
I fucking won poker night. I took all her family members' money.
That is so like you.
But it's okay because he gave me the money to pay for my parents' dinner.
You took her white trash family's money. You fucking thief.
Don't talk.
You
Don't
took
talk.
her trailer park family's money, bro. You're an
What
asshole.
did you call them? What did you call them? I'm
White
confused.
trash. You
White
took her white trash family's money.
White
Shame on you.
trash.
Shame on you. Shame on you. You.
Don't talk like that.
My
Don't
dad
talk like
fought for your freedom of speech,
Don't
and my
fucking
brother
talk
is
like that.
currently
Took their
doing the
trailer
same
money,
thing.
Keem.
Don't
How
talk
dare
like that.
you? Okay,
Don't
I'm
fucking
sorry. I was
talk
kidding. I'm kidding.
Don't fucking
fuck
talk like
up.
that. What's wrong with you?
I'm gonna grab your fucking beard and make
What
out
is
with
wrong
you.
with you?
I'm gonna
Don't-
make out with you.
Don't fucking
I
talk like
promise I'll know
that. Don't
something.
talk like that. Fucking asshole.
You're an asshole taking their money. They need the money, Keem. You should have donated.
Don't
They
talk
need
like
the
that.
money. They
Don't
needed
talk
the
like
money.
that.
You took the money.
Don't talk like that. Of
What is
course I
she?
took
Why
the
is she
money.
over here? Why is she reaching? Oh, she's grabbing the titty. Grab his titty. Grab his titty.
I'm waiting on you. This is what we.
Your titty's getting as big as Papa
All
Guts,
right,
bro.
listen here as I hold these freaks back. All right, listen here. So
Get him, Brantley. Get him.
Play-
Get him. Get him. Get him.
dude, stop doing this.
We're gonna argue, bro. Me and your girlfriend, we're gonna argue.
Stop touching me.
We're arguing you tonight. You better watch out. You better sleep with your doors locked. I'm gonna mountain you, bro.
Okay. Okay, you gotta stop fucking touching me. I'm gonna hit
LFM, leave
you,
the
bro.
chat, LFM.
I'm gonna fucking hit you.
All right, let's get back to Boogie. Let's get back to Boogie.
Thank you.
Let's get back
Jesus
to Boogie.
Christ.
Okay, let's get back to Boogie.
I love you
will.
too. I love you
I
too.
will do dirty things to you unconsensually.
Dude, I'm gonna hit you. I'm gonna hit you. You gotta stop, bro. Stop playing like that.
Yes, ma'am.
I'm gonna fucking hit you.
Yes, ma'am.
There's a second group of people.
Boogie. Okay, Boogie's
might-
e-begging. Go ahead.
Let's just call Boogie. We get the point.
Call
He's,
Boogie. He's broke and ugly and fat.
he's begging for money. Let's call him. Dude, this touching stuff's got to stop.
You need to be more open with it.
No.
You do need to be. I'm not going to stop touching you, and it's going to get to the point where I'm going to have to pin you down.
When you do it, I want to fight.
Let's fight.
It's just a natural
Let's
reaction.
fight.
Hello, man.
Hey, what's up, Boogie?
How are you?
I'm on a live stream right now.
Hi, everybody.
We're criticizing the bagging video.
The what?
The bagging video.
Oh, okay.
If you don't want to talk about it, because we are live, that's fine. But we wanted to talk to you about it.
Sure. What you got?
We just find it sad and pathetic.
Yeah, it was. I knew it was when I made it. but I am in a position where I felt I had to.
But why?
I'm not a big fan of being homeless again. I'm not a big fan of going back on disability again. And those are just two things I refuse to do. And I talked it over with my therapist for a while. And he said that if I felt there was a chance that I could get the help I needed, I should ask for it. So I did.
What about selling your like gaming collection, or I don't fucking know, like
I've been live streaming on Whatnot for the last few months, and I've been selling off my Magic cards as quickly as I can, and that's how I've stayed in the house for the last few months. Prior to that, as you know, I had that crypto egg, and then crypto crashed at the beginning of the year, but I've had to live off of what was left with the crash, and now I currently owe more money than I have, which sucks. I definitely could sell the house, which is something I'm probably going to do around February, but my realtor friend suggests that I wait until the beginning of the next year to see if interest rates go down, because they always adjust them at the beginning of the year, you know?
Okay,
and
but
see if it'll move for more.
Boogie, I guess I have one major question, right? Like, and I'm sure it's in the comments. I'm sure all your haters are saying this too, but I'm thinking it as well. Instead of uploading a video e-bagging,
yeah.
What about like if the YouTube thing and the entertainment thing is just not working out? You're not making enough money. Like, what about like getting a job? Because as a viewer, when I see anybody do it, it's not just about you. When I see anybody doing the e-bagging thing to an audience, I'm like, but you're talking to people that have jobs. Like, you can't, like, this is a dream. Like, you know, being a content creator is like a dream. And if you can't make ends meet, then like you don't deserve to be in the entertainment space.
I agree entirely. Yeah. Here's what I'll say. I'll be a little more vocal about this kind of thing, the financial situation I find myself in private. But so my friend owns the local gaming store. Of course, he bought me out of it a long time ago. And I asked him for work. He was here at my house on Sunday. And we talked about it for a little while. And he talked about why obviously he cannot hire me, because as soon as the internet finds out I work there, he's going to be harassed relentlessly, the same way any sponsor I've ever worked with gets harassed relentlessly, that kind of thing, you know. Plus, I don't want anybody knowing where I am, right? But let's imagine the scenario that we find a company that wants to hire me, right? I'm disabled to begin with. I can't do physical labor. That's not a thing I can do. My back literally doesn't work.
Yeah, but you can't work an office job, like answering the phone, doing sales or anything like that?
Right, so let's say that's a possibility. Now, that company wants to hire me. Now, I have no degree, and I have no job history. Literally, the last time I worked was 1998, okay? So, I'm also mentally ill.
Boogie, I don't care if
mentally ill.
Boogie, when I call,
I'm also a felon. So we now need to find a company that wants to hire a disabled,
you're not a felon.
Mentally, yes, I am.
No, the felon charge got dropped.
No, it didn't. I pled guilty to it.
Oh God, Boogie, why?
Because it was either that or go to jail, dude. They have video footage of me telling the guy I was going to kill him, video footage of me holding the gun, and my confession when the guy showed up to my front.
Okay.
All right, Boogie. We have Frank
stop.
Castle here too, Boogie.
No, we don't. Stop. All right, we're on a live stream, and not everyone's going to know the story, so let me just tell the story. There was a guy named Frank Castle who was threatening to show up at Boogie's house. All right, and Boogie obviously said, "Please don't." Da 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 da. And it got to the point where it was like nonstop harassment, to the point where Boogie was like, "Fine, show up. If you show up, I'm going to pull up my gun." And so the dude did.
Oh, you're leaving out a really important part where he got on a plane from Atlanta, Georgia, where he lives, and flew to Fayetteville and took photos from my neighborhood saying, "I'm in your town, you fat fuck. What are you going to do, you piece of shit?" And yeah, of course I told him I was going to kill him after that.
So long story short, the guy comes pounding on Boogie's door. All right. And Boogie answered the door and said, "You need to leave. You need to leave." He didn't leave. So Boogie shot a round up in the air, like a warning shot. Well, come to find out, the internet, who was harassing Boogie, contacted the local authorities, and they had him charged with shooting a gun in city limits, right?
Yep. And the prosecuting attorney, who in the end cut me a pretty decent deal, he thought it was a YouTube beef thing and I did it for clout. He thought I was trying to profit from this. My lawyer did everything he could to convince him otherwise. We even showed him the books and showed him how my career nosedived after this, and I lost a tremendous amount of income over it. He didn't give a shit. He wasn't budging. He wanted his win. He said that we had 3 shootings in Northwest Arkansas within about a 5-week period, and they threw the book at literally every open gun case they had, including me. And he's like, look, man, I will put you in jail. This is what he told my lawyer. I will put you in jail. I don't want to. Like, take the fucking deal. Take the deal. It's a good deal.
Hey, Boogie. Hey, Boogie. It's Frank Castle here. How much money do you spend? How much money are you currently getting a month? I guess I'm just trying to wonder more about your financial situation. It's Frank Castle.
Your co-host sucks, Keem.
I know.
Wait a minute.
Everybody hates my co-host.
Hold on, Boogie.
Everybody hates
think Salvo Pancake sucks, Boogie? You think why does Salvo Pancake suck?
Oh, I was just watching you on that live stream the other night with
McJuggernuggets.
McJuggernuggets and shit, and I was just like, man, he's
Okay.
not taking any of this shit serious. He's
Okay.
not entertaining either.
So,
you gotta either like lean into it or be funny.
So I'm now coming to your house. I'm going to come to your house.
Salvo, stop.
And you better expect bad things to happen to you, Boogie. You understand me?
Shut up. He's not.
You now know I own a gun, so
Good. I'm going to end you. You have no
Boogie,
money how it is. I'm going to send you to the prison,
this
Boogie.
Is jokes.
How
this is
dare
jokes.
you disrespect Salvo Pancakes?
Stop talking like that.
I'm getting a one-way ticket to your house, buddy.
Stop fucking around like
yeah,
that.
I don't doubt it, man. You wouldn't be.
I'm serious.
Okay. Boogie, Salvo Pancakes here. I'm just wondering, I'm a big fan of you, so that hurts that you said that. How much money are you currently getting a month that you have to get on your ass in e-bag?
I'll be honest with you. And I'm not particularly comfortable with it. Last month, I made about $3,000 from ad revenue, but that covers my health insurance and my mortgage. My mortgage is $2,000. My health
You
insurance
still have a mortgage? You didn't buy that house outright?
No, absolutely not. Never really
What
had
the
money to do it.
fuck? What? Why? You were making
Never-
good money on YouTube.
I never really had the money to throw it all at once, man. You don't seem you like a lot of people don't seem to realize my Francis videos were all demonetized.
You got to move on from Francis, Boogie.
dude.
You got to do something else, man.
Boogie, I know you
That
don't.
made me famous. The videos that got millions of views, they didn't pay anything.
Boogie, listen to me. Hear me out. All right. This Francis character has to end. No one actually gives a fuck about the Francis character.
Oh, I don't care about that. I care about it. I enjoy doing it. So.
Oh my God, Francis died like fucking 7 years ago. This shit is done. You need to you got to get on a new wave. Bro, I'm making a new show here.
I take that as constructive criticism well. I think you're right.
Boogie, I'm leaving Dromler. You know how successful Dromler was, right?
Shit, yeah.
I'm leaving fucking Mom's Basement, a very successful fucking Spotify original podcast. I'm starting a new podcast
because I really like Mom's Basement, if I'm being honest with you.
and I'm starting a new podcast here on YouTube that's only polling between 13,000 and 50,000 views. It's not wildly successful, but I'm doing something different. You cannot do the same thing.
I have an elevator pitch for you if you want to consider working with me. You ready? You want to hear my elevator pitch?
Sure. Boogie pitch. Here we go.
Okay, here's the pitch. I got a podcast idea. It's called Power of the Internet, because that's my shtick. And what I do is I find old school creators, like maybe your Dax Flames, but also your overly the girlfriend from Reddit or Mediocre Films, or all of these people who used to be YouTube royalty, and find out what happened to them. And sit down and for 1 hour talk about what their life was like before this happened, before they became famous on the internet, how they became famous on the internet, what it was like becoming famous on the internet, and what's their life been like since.
Good idea, but I have a way better idea. All right.
Okay, what's a way better idea? Oh, I think you want me to do the fucking Wings of Redemption thing.
That's what I'm about to say.
On this channel.
I was going to have Wings of Redemption.
We're never going to get Darkside Phil involved, but I would work with Wings at a heartbeat.
I was going to have Wings of Redemption, Darkside Phil, all right, and Boogie2988. Have them as the host of a podcast and call it the Lol Call Podcast, right? That's what I was going to call it.
Yeah.
I was going to pay them $50,000 $6,000 each.
Wow, I'm making more than them.
For 1 year. For 1 year. And Darkside Phil.
I think Darkside Phil, if you hear this, I think you're a crazy person to walk away from that. I know you could use the money. You know I could use the money. Wings could use the money. And that would be a fun podcast to film.
All three of these people are e-baggers. Boogie's an e-bagger. Darkside Phil's an e-bagger. Wings is an e-bagger. I was going to get them paid.
Yeah, I was all over that, man. I'd love
Boogie, how much are you making a year, man?
Depends on the year. I think this year will close out about 36,000, give or take.
Okay.
It's just, I just really need to downsize. Is really what it comes down to.
Keem, could we offer Boogie some sort of role here on the Keemstar Show / the Keemstar Show channel?
What is he gonna do?
Boogie, what are you good at? What can you bring? We're looking to give
Let me ask you
a
question.
lifeline, Boogie.
Are you gonna take some of your salary to pay him?
Fuck no!
So
you're not
then
paying me enough. How it is?
Why are you offering my money?
You just told me you were a big fan, motherfucker.
Wait, Boogie, how much is your YouTube play button worth to you?
Ooh, shit.
Because I want it.
I know you like them, Keem. Now, keep in mind, I got the old school gold one.
I know.
Shit.
Boogie, how much are you willing to sell that to Keemstar? Your old school gold play button.
I'll give you some real cash for it.
He's not going to pay it.
How much?
100K.
Oh, God, that's insane. No, of course I'm not going to pay that.
Insane.
No.
I want to be buried with that thing.
Boogie, listen to me.
Give me 6 more months, and then that price will come down quite a bit.
Boogie, hear me out. This is a real offer. This is a real offer, Boogie. All right?
Yeah.
I will give you $5,000. That's almost 2 months' pay for you.
That's very fair.
Oh God, that's probably not that bad of a plan. Give me some time to think about it.
Because they're not worth that. You can order another one. I just want the original Boogie2988 one for my collection.
Yeah, but you can't order the old school one, man. You can't get that gold plated.
Exactly. So you're still gonna have an award.
Would you do 10K, Boogie? Would you do 10K?
That truck to come get it.
Boogie, would you do 10K?
I don't know. See, Vito's trying to help you out in chat and saying 20K, but I'm not going to pay 10K.
Vito's been here the whole time. He's saying the show sucks. He's been watching it for hours.
Guys, listen. I'll pay 5K for it to help Boogie out.
Boogie,
it's not worth
that's a fair offer.
It's actually not worth 5K.
That's a fair offer.
These things are not worth that much.
That will get you out of the hole, Boogie. What do you think?
I'm trying to help him out.
I know Keem has paid more than that in the past.
Oh yeah? How much?
What's the most you paid, Keem? Be honest.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I loaned money I loaned Bitcoin to Mr. Beast. Okay. Because Mr. Beast was doing a little Bitcoin gambling and he ran out.
Yeah.
He had no way to get Bitcoin. So I sent Mr. Beast some Bitcoin to do his Bitcoin gambling. And for months, he didn't pay me back. And I was like, bro, you owe me. And then Mr. Beast acquired the PewDiePie diamond play button. Okay.
Ooh.
And so he gave me to pay his debt the PewDiePie diamond play button. That's how I got the PewDiePie diamond play button.
Huge.
Oh well.
Now,
obviously that's PewDiePie's.
Do you know how much money I paid for that?
How much?
Less than $10,000. So when we're talking,
now that you put the right market in, okay, let me think about it. I could probably use the money by the end of the year, so that's not a bad play.
I just think it would be a cool thing for the show. We'll put it up right here in the middle.
Yeah.
We'll have your play button up there. And we're like, we were doing a segment clowning on you for being an e-beggar, but in reality, we can help you out.
Right, and you'll be getting the play button, and you'll be helping out a friend in a way. True, Boogie?
Yeah.
Oh, you're not wrong, actually. Keem is, with the exception of one time where Keem lost his mind for a little while and went in on my hard. That dude has actually been pretty straight and decent to me, and I'm pretty grateful for it. So he's the only person I'm considered doing this to. Here's what I'll tell you. If I can cut the fat around my, pun intended, from my life, like if I can move into an apartment or something like that, I should be able to make ends meet for a long time coming. If I can just get my income up maybe $1,500, $2,000 a month from live streaming or channel memberships or something like that, or even just a brand deal, I think I'm going to be pretty close to a break-even point.
Boogie.
And I don't think all hope is lost. So I'm working hard towards that. Let's see if it can happen.
Boogie, all right?
Yeah.
If you sell me the fucking play button for a reasonable amount. All right, $5,000 or less because you're a good guy and I'm a good guy. I will give you a business plan that will make you fucking millions. Are you listening to me?
Yeah, but your last
Do you hear me?
plan was for me to lean in and play the heel, man. I can't do
Wait a minute.
that.
No. My last business plan was the Loud Cow podcast that would have made you rich. I'm the fucking businessman. I understand this, Boogie. You listen to me. You listen, you let me talk. This is what Boogie2988 needs to do, and it will make him a fucking fortune, people. He needs to get real experts around him, real health experts, exercise people, and he needs to develop a DVD series, all right, where at the very fucking beginning, he's starting the workouts, and by the end of this DVD series that he's selling, this workout plan, he is skinny and in fit. There has never been one of these workout series that you pay for where the person teaching you starts off fat, and by the end, he himself is skinny. It's all smoke and mirrors. It's all lies. You can put reality, credibility into the exercise space, and motherfuckers will buy that left and right. You will make $10 million fucking dollars, Boogie.
Boogie, what do you think?
I think he's right, and I think he.
Fuck yeah, I'm right. Now, do you want money or not? It's either yes or no.
I need to sleep on it.
No, you're not going to sleep on shit.
Boogie, we need a yes or
That's
no.
not what a fucking guy making an exercise series is going to do. An exercise series is guy's not going to fucking sleep. He's going to be working out. He's going to be pumping
We need a yes or no, Boogie.
Do you just want the gold play button, or do you want the whole fucking thing, the glass and all?
I want the gold play button, the glass and all, the whole fucking frame, and I want you to make your goddamn dreams true and walk away with $10 million in 2023.
Mutahar in chat.
Are you paying the shipping?
I'll pay the shipping, yeah.
All right. Yeah.
Some Ordinary Gamers is
Hold
calling.
on.
1 minute.
We're going to merge the calls with Muta. Some Ordinary Gamers is on the line. Chris, you got to be tweeting this out here, bud.
Yep, I got you.
Thing to him months ago.
Wait, you pitched him the same idea that I just pitched him?
Yeah, I offered the same thing when I was in Vegas, when we got into that renter shit.
Wait, you offered to...
Yeah, I was going to pay the whole thing.
You were going to pay for what?
Okay, I was going to pay to get, like, an editor for the channel so he can get his fucking, like, we can do daily vlogs and he can go work out. I was offering the whole thing.
No. This isn't daily vlogs. I think he needs to make a workout series that he can sell.
I'll hold it.
No, we were going to hire trainers, dietitians, people to come in, like a few people. It was going to be a big purchase.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got Some Ordinary Gamers Mutahar on the show right now. Hit ad.
We were hiring like somebody to come in, get him out, help him.
Yo,
it was about content and everything.
Muta, do you have us on speaker? Do you have us on speaker?
Sorry, yeah, I do.
Yeah, take us off speaker so we can get better audio, and we're gonna add Boogie.
Yeah, I'm on speaker.
Call Boogie.
Okay, we're merging the calls here, everybody. Mutahar, Some Ordinary Gamers, and Boogie298888.
Friend of the show. Friend of the show. Is that what they say?
Yes,
Dan,
friend of the
Dan,
show.
Is that what they say? Friends of the show on the line.
Friends of the show.
Okay, Boogie, are you there?
Yes, I am here.
Mutahar, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
All right. So Muta, what was
I
your?
heard the business plan Keem was doing, and I had to come in here and mention the same thing. We had this talk.
So
Yeah,
Boogie,
yeah, I'm here. Hello?
Muta offered you the same sort of workout deal. How long ago, Muta?
This was like back when I was in Vegas. So when me and Boogie got into that like landlord thing, it was shortly after that. We had a discussion.
And Boogie, you denied it.
No, you talked about doing a documentary or something, but I wasn't sure on what you were talking about.
No, it wasn't a documentary.
I said,
We had like, because you were talking about your channel and like money, and we were like, okay, like if you want to revive your channel, this is like the ultimate way to do it. So it was like fucking, because if it was like, because I told you it was like a money thing, and I cared. I was like, we'll just offer like somebody to come in, help you get your life together, work out, everything, and then that would make for some good content, and then you could literally just like have that daily uploaded to your channel, stress free, like hire a cameraman and an editor. It wouldn't
if you
that
remember
much
what
out
I
of my
said to
pocket.
you,
Yeah,
number
exactly.
one,
We
that's
were
a
doing
ridiculous offer. But what I said to you then was, let me prove that I can earn it, right? Like, I don't know that I can lose this weight. I don't know.
are gonna die
So,
anymore.
I mean, since then, I've been in deep therapy, once, twice a week, and trying to get to a position where I feel like I could earn that deal. But, man, I didn't want to waste your money, It's not a waste of money if you try it. I burned so much money on shitty business deals.
Yo, to the guy in the chat saying I have no drip. Yes, I have fucking no drip. I'm fucking old and I'm pulling better than you. You fucking got no bitches. Shut the fuck up. Continue with the story.
I'll be honest with you, Muta. I'll be entirely honest with you, Muta. If someone's paying for me to lose weight, I think that's the way I would lose weight. I'm
Listen to this. All right.
I know. We're changing his life.
Do you want to make millions? You got to leave the internet for 6 months. There's the camera. Told you.
Chris is on it. Hold on. Let's take it to Brantley's mic.
Take that camera. Take that camera.
Muta and Boogie, hold on. We're having technical issues, but we're still live.
Take that camera and put it on us more.
Quickly, Chris. Or we could just move to the bar.
There we go. There we go. We got it.
Okay. Look at this, the Keemstar show. Nothing but the best.
Turn that camera completely off. Let it rest, and then we'll turn it back on in like
what is going on? Look at this. How fun is this show? This is amazing.
Shake it, baby.
Look at this. This is amazing. Okay.
Shake it, baby.
So where we're at is Keemstar offered Boogie a business plan. Muta is saying he offered Boogie the same sort of deal. I guess now where we're at is Boogie. Where are you at with all this?
Man, I should have taken Muta's deal all that time ago. If I'd realized what it was, I would have absolutely taken it.
But Muta, I have a better.
Understand?
Muta, I got a better deal. All right, Muta, I will go into partnership. Me, you, and Boogie. It's a 3-way deal. He leaves the internet for 6 months and he gets in shape. But as he's getting in shape, he's producing his exercise series, and then he comes back to the internet shocked. Like everyone's shocked because he's skinny, and then he sells the tapes of how he got skinny. And the tapes, when you watch them, when you start watching them, he's fat at the beginning, and he shows you all the way through how he gets skinny.
I don't want this.
That's how we make millions.
I don't like the flavor. So
I mean, that's like the ultimate fucking weight loss story.
It's never been done before.
Thing right there.
It's never. Have you ever watched an exercise series or paid for some workout fucking plan where the person starts off fat and they're skinny at the end? Never. It's always smoke and mirrors. We could do infomercials with this. We'll make money.
You could fuck YouTube. You could sell that shit to like Netflix, dude. That'd be a fucking sick series.
Yeah, get in your chair and put the chair up, Salvo.
Put the chair. I'll stand up.
Our cameras are dying because we've been on here too long.
Yeah. I mean, let's just stand up here, Keem.
Hey Muta, I'm gonna out you real quick.
Hold on, quiet.
You know,
go ahead, Muta.
I'm doing it. I don't give a shit. Here's some drama for you. You know, Muta's actually a really good dude, and when we started talking in DMs, he was very kind and fucking respectful to me. And what a piece of shit for doing that.
Yo, Muta, you know what I heard the other day? Somebody told me you're like 6'4".
Me?
Yeah.
I'm 6'3". I'm a little shorter than that.
Jesus Christ, you don't look it. You don't.
You'll be able to see it. I'm actually in Buffalo like Friday. I'm coming in.
Oh shit!
Wait, you're
shit!
You're coming to Buffalo? Yeah. You know how many times I try to get Muta here? By the way, I invited Muta to go snowmobiling, to party, all this other stuff. He never comes.
Can we get him on the podcast?
No, the whole thing is done. I'm flying. Like the whole COVID is done.
It was
come
COVID.
to the city by a land border, so I'm just driving in for the weekend.
Yo.
You wanna come for the Monday show?
When's the Monday show being filmed?
Monday, like at 7 p.m. something like that.
Yeah, I mean, we'll have to see, because I'm actually I'm supposed to be moving on Saturday, but I'm letting a mover take care of that. So
would Tuesday work? When would work better for
Boogie,
you, Muta?
Boogie, if you had to move, you couldn't get a mover, could you?
I mean, I can do Monday. I'll just fucking do Monday. So I can do it 7. I just drive back.
All right, sounds good. Well, no. There's no driving back. You're probably gonna have to spend the night because we're getting fucked up. We're going to a bar and shit.
Oh yeah, because I have to be back on Monday night because I gotta take care of my fucking house shit.
Sounds good, Muta. Ain't no worries. We'll see you Monday, and you can drive back.
No, you're all business. I want to actually chill with this motherfucker and have a drink.
No,
what are you
want to. I want to chill with Muta.
No,
I kicked Ethan Ralph off my show so I could talk to Muta.
Ridiculous. You can't be having those people, those types of people on your show.
Okay.
I'm gonna head out, take care of some work, guys. I'll talk to you guys.
Thanks, Muta. See you later.
Take care. So, Boogie.
I'll talk to you in DMs if you're down. Okay. Yeah, for sure.
Boogie, are we gonna do this? Are we gonna make millions? No, when I say millions, you better fucking believe it, because that is actually worth millions. Do you know these big fit guys, they go and they do these goddamn workouts and they walk away with fucking millions and millions of dollars, Boogie, selling these workout fucking plans and shit. Do you know that? Do you know that? There's never been one where the instructor starts off fat and by the end of the series, he's skinny. Never in the history of it.
Brother, you've already sold me, man. If I know I've got the income to survive in the next 6 months, I will literally do nothing but not eat. That will be my new job.
All right, well, bet. I mean, I had a better idea than Mutahar, so let's cut Mutahar completely out of the business. Just me and you. Cut him out. Cut him out. He was trying to do that, oh, I want to help you out, Boogie, but he wasn't focused on making money. I'm focused on making money. Use my greed as your partnership to win. Mutahar just cares about your health and stuff. I don't.
I mean, if I can get healthy and be rich, that sounds great.
I'm just kidding. We wouldn't do that to Muta. We wouldn't do that to Muta.
So this deal includes the golden play button, correct?
No. I get the play button.
Regardless.
I get the play button, and then we go into business.
Boogie? Shake hands?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Shit,
That is another play button. That is another fucking play button.
I got tired of looking at it. I hid it behind my door in my studio because I just don't like looking at it anymore. So shit, I'm glad to send it to somebody who'll use it.
Fuck yeah.
Beautiful.
All right.
Thanks, Boogie.
Ladies and gentlemen, the e-bagger, Boogie, will not be an e-bagger for much longer.
Thanks for coming on. I appreciate it, Boogie.
He will not be
Thanks for having me on, Keem. Thanks for the help, brother.
Thanks, Boogie.
Say thank you to me too, Boogie.
Guys, chat, what do you think about that? That's
I was a little hard on you earlier because you were pulling that Frank Hassel shit. You're actually fairly entertaining, man.
Thank you, Boogie. I appreciate it. Thank you, Boogie. I appreciate it. Very good. How about another play button for you, buddy?
Yeah.
Congratulations, Keem.
How many play buttons does that
Look at that. McJuggernuggets, we're still waiting on yours too, asshole.
Wait, Keem, how many play buttons do you actually have?
Well, I have mine. I have Romeo's. I have Austin McBroom's. I have
PewDiePie's.
PewDiePie's. I do have a few that I signed NDAs for.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
I did acquire a couple.
Oh, no. That's juicy. Okay. And then McJuggernuggets and Boogies with agreements.
My lawyers are working on
nice
some things.
Nice. Awesome.
But look. Me collecting the play buttons isn't just like this revengeful thing. It did happen with Romeo Lacrosse, all right? But with the Ace Family play button, I know people saw that as like a revenge thing, like I stole his chain, like I took his play button. But really, it's like I'm gonna launch a YouTuber museum one day, and this is an artifact.
Yes,
like,
it is. It is.
The Ace Family is a massive channel on the platform. We can come down now.
Look at that.
You guys are
we're
good.
back. And we're back.
It's a massive channel on the platform. There's a lot of history to it. And I'm sure that the Ace Family fans one day would want to walk into a museum and see this artifact.
You're
Same thing with
saving history in a way.
Yeah.
You're saving
Not
history.
all of it is spiteful. The thing with Romeo Lacrosse is spiteful,
Yes.
but not all the others.
Yes, absolutely. All right. I mean, this show, if anybody can stand and say that this show has not been one of the most entertaining things ever.
Repzilla, get Repzilla on the line. Get Repzilla's number. I want to talk to him. I have an offer for Repzilla.
Can we call Repzilla somehow? Do you have his Discord, Chris?
Get his number.
I don't have
DM him on Twitter.
Okay, I'm gonna message Repzilla's.
We're calling Repzilla. Bring up a picture of Repzilla.
Okay.
Because on the last show we were talking about Repzilla. We were talking about how I made a comment that he's like this emo. And that time stopped when he got hit by that car. He's stuck in a.
You
Here's
stole
the
my
picture of
joke.
him.
You stole my joke.
Yeah, that was so. I watched it.
That
in the
was
replay.
weird, right?
I watched it in the replay. I was like, what the.
That means you need to pay more attention to what I'm saying.
I don't. I literally tone you out.
You gave Lyrics 50,000 subscribers, but you're so afraid to grow my channel.
So like, there's this thing called annoying, and there's this thing called entertaining, and you like to hang out in the annoying.
I disagree.
You do.
I disagree. I think you're reading your own chat.
Yeah, I wouldn't hire you if you weren't entertaining. You're entertaining.
Thank you, buddy.
You are
I
entertaining.
I do appreciate.
I mean that.
I know you mean that. I mean, this show's nothing without me.
But you do go chat. Can I get a one in the chat if he gets annoying from time to time? Where it's like, just shut up.
Don't put a
just
one.
Shut up.
Don't put a one.
I'm not saying in general, you're annoying. I'm saying you're entertaining, but you do go into the annoying category multiple different times. Thank you.
I'm seeing too many ones. I'm seeing too many ones.
You do. Just every once in a while, you get carried away, and that's why I stop you. I'm like, hey, stop. Shh.
Those people must be
For
autistic.
the most part, you are entertaining.
Good. You got to get my channel to
You
where
are
you got
entertaining.
Lyrics' channel.
I'm not focused on your channel. I'm focused on this channel.
But if I grow, we grow. Think about that.
No, bro.
You're using
Dude,
me.
I will tell you this. Your personal content,
Yeah.
horrible.
What? What do you mean my personal content?
Horrible.
What do you mean my personal content?
When you're on the show with me, it's good.
Okay, that is old man killer Keem cope if I ever heard so.
Your,
when we're
your
together,
shorts, amazing.
Oh, thank God. And my live show?
Okay, you have a show, right?
Breakland on Salvo Pancakes.
Breakland's okay.
So what's bad
You're
about
slow. There's some dead air.
It's long. It's
You're
long.
slow.
It's long. But that's
you
the
don't have
appeal.
the
It's an event.
ADHD thing that we have here. Like
It's the
that's
event.
what makes
yeah,
this special.
Breakland's an event. So you said my shorts are good and Breakland's
Your
good.
shorts are good. Breakland's okay.
So what's my content that's bad then?
This what is it called? Cannonball?
Fireball?
Whatever the fuck it is. Boring.
Okay, well, it's not for the boomer brains, obviously. Breakland is better. Look at the whole chat. Breakland is better. Salvo streams are good. You just don't know what you're talking about.
Well,
here, King.
you have fans here, and good. Congratulations.
I have the whole chat is Salvo Pancakes fans.
The whole
please.
chat just said you were annoying.
That's. I think you and LFM are teaming up against me.
You're
Salvo.
entertaining because you don't know limits. That's why you're entertaining.
Yes.
Repzilla just DM'd you his phone number.
Oh,
Okay,
I got Repzilla's
let's
phone
call
number.
him.
Cool. I'm
Let's
gonna
call him.
dox him too.
Yeah,
I love.
don't do that.
I actually fucking love Salvo. He's entertaining, but
of course
he's got to get some criticism. He's fucking annoying at times.
I
know
disagree.
you're watching this. And you're like, I wish Salvo would just shut. the
Nobody
fuck
thinks.
up.
Breakland is
It
great.
does
Breakland on
happen.
Salvo
It does
Pancakes
happen.
channel.
It does happen.
Leave your name and number.
Oh, okay, so
He didn't answer,
Yeah,
Chris.
Well, he was the one who sent it to you.
Well, I'm calling Repzilla. He didn't answer. Breakland.
Repzilla, answer your phone.
Breakland on Salvo Pancakes. Salvo's getting roasted tonight.
Whoa, we got a down hat.
Boom. Repzilla, hi, buddy.
What's up, man? How you doing?
This is Salvo Pancakes, obviously. You're on the Keemstar show.
Hell yeah, what's up?
Repzilla, if we could pull up a picture of him, how many times have you watched Twilight?
I watched it like around the time when it came out.
You haven't watched any reruns.
No.
Did you have any fantasies of you and Bella?
No, I didn't.
What about you and Jacob?
No.
He wants to fuck Edward.
Repzilla, are you a homosexual?
I am and not. No.
You are not. Are you bisexual?
No.
Are you straight?
Yes.
Are you non-binary?
No.
Okay, so he's cool.
Okay.
God damn it,
What?
Salvo.
I'm bisexual.
Ladies and gentlemen, stop. Your mic is going down. Ladies and gentlemen, that was horrible, stupid joke, and he does not mean that.
I am gay. I will kiss. Chris, come over.
I'm not doing that.
No. I need to prove.
Nope. You can fuck yourself.
Okay, just so you know.
Nope.
Get over here, Chris.
Come over here.
Get over here.
Nope. I'm
Chris,
sitting here.
I need it. Chris, for the
Nope.
show. We're going to get
I don't give a fuck if it's for the show. I'm not doing that again.
I don't kiss you.
Stop. Everybody stop. I have the mic right now. All right. He just said something that's homophobic. There's
I
a
am
punishment.
not- no.
There's a punishment for this. He has to kiss a dude.
A punishment for kiss you then.
Come here.
Kiss you. You're the host of the
No,
show.
no, because I'm borderline.
Yeah.
Borderline.
Homophobic.
Oh my God.
It's true. It's
What
But
the
I'm not actually homophobic because my girlfriend's gay.
Chris, for the
I'm
the
not
channel,
doing it.
I need to
No.
kiss you. Chris.
No.
Chris.
No.
Chris, shut up.
We've already done it once.
I'm turning his mic down. Chris, for the channel, I already kissed you 3 times on my channel. No. Me kissing you could save the Keemstar show and your job. I mean, you now work here full time.
We're about to get canceled and not get any sponsorships because of the comment he just made.
Chris,
save
get
the
over
show,
here.
Chris.
Get over here.
Save the show.
Chris, get over here. Your mic is muted. You might as well just come over here.
Come over here. Give him a peck on the cheek.
Oh, yeah, I'll peck on the cheek.
A
Chris.
peck on the cheek,
Thank
Chris.
you.
Come on. All right.
Chris, now. All right, I'm dragging him over here.
No. Don't drag him over here.
No,
That's too far. That's too far. They kissed. They kissed. All right. Enough is enough. Nobody can see you. You're doing that for nothing.
Over here. I need to kiss him.
You already kissed him. I saw it.
Okay.
I saw it. I saw it. There was a kiss.
You guys are fucked.
Repzilla's on the line, Keem.
Repzilla. How come you give so much hate to fellow emos?
I don't think I do I?
You're an emo, right? Bring a picture of him up. All right.
Yep.
I'm actually not.
You're so.
He's not an emo.
What is the term for it?
No, I don't claim anything like that. I have really thick hair. So I mean, I've had all kinds of different.
Look at those spacers in his ears and stuff. Like he's emo.
I like the look. I like the look.
But
well, see, the thing is like I got my ears gauged when I was like 15 years old. I'm 33 now, so at the size that they are, you'd have to pay like thousands of dollars per ear to get it. They don't bother me. I think they're okay. But if I had to do it again, I definitely would not do it.
I'm wondering
I get
if
a lot of compliments on them.
I'm wondering, Repzilla, if you hate yourself because you hate fellow emos. I seen you hating on Onision, hating on Eugenia Cooney. These are other emos, people you should be supporting. Like these are your people.
Well, I will give criticism where criticism's due in different times, but like I don't think I've ever hated on them being emo or anybody being emo.
Weren't you covering stories on Marilyn Manson and stuff?
What is that?
Were you covering stories on Marilyn Manson?
I think I made one video when this stuff first came out.
Hey, Repzilla, Salvo Pancakes here. I'm a big fan, obviously. You know, very friendly to Repzilla. What is your type of woman?
You like fat women?
We're calling Diorio next too.
Okay.
I don't think that I have any types. I like bigger women too.
He likes fat women.
Repzilla, you like fat women?
I like fat women. I'm not discriminatory. I like.
Pull it up.
Why do you like fat women?
I can see it. Look at him. There are certain guys they got a look about them. They like big girls.
It's true. If they are bigger, that's fine. The curves got to be in the right spot for me.
Okay, so where are the curves in the right spot? I'm assuming like thighs and booty, correct?
Correct. Yes.
Have you ever you're a booty guy or booby guy?
I'm a booty guy.
Okay, booty guy.
Have you ever seen Papa Gut's wife?
No, I have not.
Okay, she's a bigger girl, right?
Mm-hmm.
What do you think about Papa Gut's punishment? Don't you think it's true that he has to show his dick on Twitter?
What is happening to you? What's wrong with you?
I don't know if he's actually done anything wrong in the situation except for just being hypocritical.
Thank you. He's been hypocritical.
Repzilla, would you watch this show if Keem fired me and it was just Keem and someone else?
I don't know. I don't know if I would.
Wow.
Whoa.
I think it's gotta have Salvo in there. I think Chris has got to be.
I shouldn't.
It's got to be like that.
I'm so sorry that I said that you were like horrible towards your own race of emos. I take it back.
Are you emo, Repzilla? Like, are you seen? Are you seen?
You're a scene kid.
I swear to God, if you seen me in person, you wouldn't think I was emo because I'm not. Like, I wear like normal clothes and stuff like that.
How tall are you?
I'm close to 5'9" with shoes on.
Oh, so you're tiny.
Well, I think I'm average.
He's a typical tiny, skinny little kid that likes big girls. You ever see that?
I'm not skinny.
You ever see that?
Yes.
You ever see that? A real skinny like dude.
Repzilla,
what's your loves big women, bro? It's like TwitchCon when like that girl jumped off the fucking into the foam pit, bro. The real skinny dude that just jumps on the big girl. They love it, bro. They're down to like break their back in 3 places.
Brantley, give us some more shots. We're calling every creator in the space here. So, Repzilla, what's your favorite? Yeah. What's your favorite position?
I would say. I don't know, man. Like whatever I'm feeling in the moment, you know. Like.
Do you like doggy?
Doggy's good, yeah.
Okay. Do you like missionary? I'm a big missionary. I only do missionary.
You know, missionary's old school. It's never wrong.
It's never wrong. That's why I agree. It's never wrong. I love missionary.
No.
Where's your favorite spot to splooge?
Oh God, it's getting really weird.
Oh, let him answer.
It's getting really weird.
By splooge you mean
seminate.
Come on. The show's off the wall right now. Stop.
I mean, I just think that whenever the moment's right, you feel it. You know, you just kind of play it out.
What's the golden
You're going-
ratio?
wait, you're
Hold on,
go-
hold on,
you're
hold on,
going
hold on.
too far.
No, I'm not.
It's getting gross.
No,
and
it's not.
uncomfortable.
I'm getting horny. I'm getting
There's
horny.
not entertainment.
I'm
here.
getting horny.
You're being weird.
I'm getting horny.
You're being weird.
What's the golden ratio for a female orgasm versus a male orgasm? I think it's 2-to-1. A female has to orgasm twice before a male can orgasm once.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
That's fair. Yeah.
Okay, so after the female orgasm twice and you're ready to blow, where are you blowing?
It depends on what she likes.
True.
I there's been times
Scroll down and
where
check,
the face
Chris.
has been appropriate. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Well, this is horrible.
No, it's
and
not. People
really,
like this shit.
Really weird.
People like this shit. All right, Repzilla, I appreciate. Let's call Nicholas Diorio up, Keem.
For what?
Just to grill him on his sex life.
He ain't gonna answer.
He will answer. Repzilla, I appreciate it, buddy.
Thank you.
I'll talk to you later. We're not talking about scrim socks here.
No, I know.
We're not talking about scrim socks. Chris wants to talk about scrim socks. Scrim socks is beneath us. That's ACFCP shit.
Chill.
No.
We're not talking about scrim socks.
If I don't know who you are.
Another t-shirt.
Hey, you are on the Keemstar show. We have a bunch of questions for you. Several Pancakes actually has some questions.
Okay, one, I'm taking your number out of Keemstar's phone. We're on with Nicholas Diorio. Nick, what?
I'm really kind of busy right now.
Okay, so what are you up to?
I'm trying to find out if Scrimzox is alive.
Okay.
Wait, what?
Okay, so wait a minute.
Whoa.
Wait a minute.
Explain us the story.
Chris, explain now.
I'm explaining that to the audience.
Yeah.
I'm in the middle of... All right, a YouTuber swallowed a bunch of pills. I'm trying to find out if they're...
Oh, get off.
Wait a
Let him
minute.
go.
Okay.
We're going to let you go. We're going to let you go.
Okay. He doesn't give a shit.
No,
He just didn't want. He didn't want to be grilled about what kind of sex he does.
No. This happens a lot in our community. There's a lot of people.
Who else can we call? Call Augie right now.
Can we have a moment?
Sure.
To talk about like people getting depressed and like wanting to
For
do
sure.
it?
Yes, you're right.
And
You're
that's why
we're taking a moment here.
I know you and Brandon Buckingham were setting up a fight, and you said some stuff that were too far.
Look at this tweet. Hold on. Speaking of too far, pull up this tweet on the screen right here.
What
Keem.
is that?
Matt Pitt, producer of Tommy C. You're a fan of Tommy C. Shot from the point here. Says Keemstar ragging on Salvo for his edgy jokes, but then proceeds to make the edgiest joke on the episode.
I'm checking the time.
Do you wear your watch on the underside of your wrist?
No. Listen, let me explain this, people. All right. So what happened is we've been running for quite some time. Actually, the podcast is over 3 hours long.
Are you wearing a
right now.
watch?
And so I was like imaginary giving you like a hint, like, hey, time's up. Like,
Okay.
get off the phone call with Repzilla.
Okay. And you didn't go like this.
No, I was pointing to an imaginary watch. Like, hey, time's up.
Matt
time's
Pitt,
up.
you're wrong again. What do you think about Tommy C, by the way?
Tinfoil Tommy?
Sure. Whatever you want to call him. What are your honest opinions, right? So the community's been talking about this show, obviously. And when I say community, I mean commentary community. People ragging on the money situation based on past baited. I guess, what's your opinion on all that, Killer?
Well, I would say this. Dumb on Dave and Tommy Conspiracy, Tinfoil Hat, C, very stupid individuals with lots of opinions that just are made out of thin air.
Do you think that you would have Tommy on this podcast? Because I like Tommy and Dave, by the way. Would you have Tommy on this podcast just to call in, just to,
It would be nice to have the laugh track back. Little Tommy C laugh.
So I'm unfamiliar. I've never watched a baited episode, by the way.
I think there's been plenty moments where we've been funny on this show.
Yeah.
Right? And our producer, Chris, hasn't laughed once. Has he laughed?
No, but I feel like we've been funny.
Exactly. What is going on?
What are you talking
On the H3H3 podcast, that Dan guy, he's a cackling idiot.
Yeah.
Nonstop.
So
Ethan Klein be like, I ate a donut today. And he'd be like,
Do you want somebody that's just going to laugh at everything?
let's test it out. All right. So,
Okay. Yeah.
Your mustache looks funny.
Your beard is so pointy.
Ha.
Is that good enough for
No,
you?
he sucks.
Chris, give us a good hearty laugh. Give us a good hearty laugh.
It's not funny, man.
But we've been hilarious tonight.
That's
Chris. As someone who watches a lot of commentary
let's
streams,
get Bruce Allen. Bruce Allen. That guy's a small YouTuber that loves to shit on people.
Should we get his number?
Get his number.
Okay.
Get
Bruce Allen,
on
I'm
the line.
messaging you on Twitter, and I want your phone number, Bruce, because
We're gonna call Bruce Allen. Bruce Allen is like one of these like spiteful little YouTubers.
Are you saying that because he's gay?
No, you know how like if you watch like a little YouTuber, like bro, there's no restrictions. They haven't made it.
I like
There's
Bruce.
not a lot of people watching, so they take risks. They'll be like, yeah, this YouTuber, I hope they die. Like,
Edwin
shit
says
like that.
Chris laughs during his own live streams all the time. Chris, do you think this has been an entertaining show tonight?
Oh, hell yeah.
So why haven't you laughed?
Yeah, what's going on with that?
Just taking my job seriously, man.
You hired him full time, right?
Yeah, you know what's fucked up? I asked him to go out to the bar with us tonight.
Yeah.
He said no. He said no. He said he has to work in the morning.
Isn't this his job?
This is his job. He put his 2 weeks in.
Hold on.
No, you put your 2 weeks in.
Do you hate this show? Do you hate this show?
I do not hate the show. I actually like this show.
He put his 2 weeks in, people. 2 weeks ago. 2 weeks is up.
That's not what happened.
He's going to work 2 extra more fucking days. Miss
Okay.
Brantley, we need shots.
Miss Brantley, where are the shots, baby girl? I got Bruce Allen's number. She texted a picture of us a bonfire. We're doing a show here, everybody. We're taking it to Ethan Klein. Okay, I'm calling Bruce Allen here, Keem.
Looks cute.
Brantley, you're gay. We're calling a gay guy.
She's not gay.
She's bisexual or something.
She's bisexual.
Bruce Allen on the line, everybody.
Hello.
Bruce Allen, welcome to the Keemstar Show. You were talking to Salvo Pancakes and Killer.
And you were
Keemstar.
one of our early supporters, and we saw you. Thank you.
Yes, absolutely. How's it going?
So who's fucking up in the community that you just want to rant about?
Oh, Jesus. Fuck, I mean, really the big thing is the Miskiff situation. And
No. I want juicy
No, we already
tea.
covered that.
Yeah,
we need,
juicy tea.
We need some new tea. But let me ask you this question. Repzilla just called in. Were you shocked to find out he's straight? As a gay man.
I mean, I figured he would have been bisexual, but...
Exactly,
Okay.
right?
So, Bruce, who else kind of in the YouTube space are you suspecting of maybe being gay?
I mean, obviously there's you. You keep saying that you're bi. But
I'm bisexual. I'm 10% gay, yes.
yeah, just 10%. Sure, Salvo, sure.
Bruce, he'd give it to you.
I would give it to Bruce. But I are you a bottom or a top, Bruce? Cheers, team. Give Chris some shots,
Top,
too.
and you're too short for me, sorry.
Okay, hold on a minute. You're a top?
Yeah.
Bullshit. You are not a top.
Yes, I am.
Okay, so you top. So what does that mean? You're doing the insertion here.
Correct.
Okay. Could you maybe bottom for me, Bruce?
I don't know. I usually don't do that for people shorter than me, so.
Bruce, how tall are you?
See, that was fucking funny.
Bruce, how tall are you?
5'11".
I'm taller than you. I'm 6'2".
That's not true.
I will literally stand.
Stand up, Keem. Stand up. Tell him to stand up.
You want me to stand behind both of you?
No, you sit down.
Exactly.
Bruce.
Yeah, get Chris back there behind you.
Shut up, Bruce. I'm about to hang up on you. Bruce, where do you live? I think we should fly out to Bruce and we should like film a gay erotic scene.
Hey, we need to bring Bruce up on picture here. Come on. What are you doing? Do your job.
Yeah, pull up Bruce.
I'm in Arizona.
Listen, okay, fine. I'll bottom for you, Bruce. Is that fair? I'll bottom for you. I got a good arch. Do you want to see my arch?
Oh my God.
Yo, Papa Gut. Papa
Hold the
Gut.
phone.
He's
Hold the
cheating
phone.
on his wife, Papa
Hold the
Gut.
phone. I'm going to show Bruce my arch on the bar.
Oh, God.
Hold the phone up. Hold the phone up.
What is happening?
Hold the phone up.
I don't know, but I don't have the stream up, so I
Keem,
can't
watch
even
out. Keem, watch out.
What are you doing? What are you doing?
I can't move.
That's not a good arc.
What?
That's not a good arch.
Is this a good arch?
No, there's no arch. You're fucking stiff.
Keem, turn my mic on. Turn my mic on.
You're fucking stiff, dude. You're too stiff.
Your mic's on.
Bruce, is this a good arch, baby? Bruce.
That's not a good arch.
Okay, what can I do to improve? Don't take it off of me, Chris. What are you Stop.
Hold on, I'm showing a
Put it back
picture
on me.
for everybody.
Bruce, this isn't what you want?
You're not arching.
I can't.
You have to arch your back.
have
Make
I have
your
to pee.
You
Have
no
your
flexibility.
stomach go down.
Oh, fuck. Okay.
Zero flexibility.
Yeah, it works better if you have your legs further apart.
Okay.
Little bit low.
I have to pee.
Don't pee yourself.
This is either the greatest show ever or the worst show ever. And
I think it's the greatest show ever.
I don't-
One's in the chat if you want to watch the Keemstar show over an Augie RFC Sonic stream. That little twink.
Oh God. So
I gotta pee. I'll be right back.
wait, Bruce. I noticed you make a ton of videos on the Ace family and all this other stuff. Like, come on, there's got to be some shit that you really want to dump on a live audience of 900 people.
Let's just say, like, there's a lot of hypocrisy that's happening recently with Trisha Paytas and her baby. Because
Talk about it. Spill that tea, Bruce.
they're calling her out about, you know, that,
Can you take this and hold it to the 1 minute? We're gonna move you real quick, Bruce. All right. You can put it just on me. We know who Bruce is now.
I got you.
I just wanted to have him up for a second so the audience knew who Bruce was.
Repzilla just said that was the worst Archie's ever seen.
See, Repzilla is...
Repzion.
Yeah, Repzion. Oh, Repzion. Oh, that guy, he sells underwear. Dirty underwear.
All right, Bruce, you're good. You're good, Bruce. What do you got to say?
Okay, well, because, you know, everyone's like, okay, Trisha's going to use her baby for content, for views, but she's called the Ace family out in the past. But then people are calling Trisha out for using her child for views, but then is using her child in the thumbnails and everything, getting views off of that.
Yeah. Well, dude.
What are you doing? Hey, stop!
Jesus.
Fucker. Dude, never.
Repzion, I'm sorry for that.
Motherfucker.
I'll be real, bro. It fucks me up all the time.
Gotcha!
He didn't even drink his fucking shot.
I need that. Give me that.
All right.
Oh, you mother. Brantley, we need more, girly.
All right, Bruce, you can keep going.
Dude, what the? Don't ever fucking do that.
I mean, that's
hold on.
You hear me?
They're gonna hit each
You
other.
hear me?
Give me your
I'm
finger.
serious.
Give me your finger. I'm gonna suck your finger.
You would.
I'm gonna suck your finger for
Don't
that.
do this gay shit with me.
Don't
Stop.
say that word. TOS.
Stop.
Don't say that word. TOS.
No, you're doing gay shit with me. Stop doing it.
I thought you were so supportive.
I am.
Okay.
But
Fair enough.
I'm not gay, bro.
I'm not gay either.
I don't like
That's
this
why
gay
it's cool.
stuff.
It's cool. 'Cause I'm not
borderline.
gay.
I'm borderline.
I'm borderline as well.
All right, Bruce, you're good. What else?
Oh my God, I'm gonna have to watch this back.
Okay, Bruce, what's going on, Bruce? Spill the tea, Bruce. Who is the gayest person on YouTube that is currently in the closet?
I support the LGBTQ, but
then kiss me.
I'm
then kiss
scared.
Me. Then kiss me.
I'm homophobic.
Then kiss me.
Don't. No.
Says $10 a shot.
$10 a shot? I think so. I need another shot.
Borderline.
Brantley, give me another shot, girly. By the way, guys, I never want to hear Augie and Nicholas Diorio talk about how nobody watches the Keemstar show. If you're not watching the Keemstar show, you are brain dead.
Oh my God, look at all the great stuff that happened tonight. We got the dunk on Ethan Klein for stealing designs. Boom. We got an interview with the victim of PoggerGate.
Literally.
We got some real justice.
Yes. Boogie.
We got Boogie. We got Muta. We got another play button.
Repzilla.
We brought Repzilla or whatever his name is.
You saw my arch on the bar? This show is amazing.
We got Bruce on here talking about how Trisha Paytas is a giant hypocrite.
Yes.
Trisha Paytas was calling out family channels saying they were exploiting her kids.
I like Trisha.
And the minute she popped out a seed, she's been exploiting that baby everywhere.
I like Trisha. If you ever hear fat ass Nicholas Diorio and malnourished Augie RC talk shit, call Trisha Paytas. If you ever hear fat ass Nicholas Diorio or malnourished Augie RC talk shit about this show, you have your due diligence to be like, what are you guys talking about? This show is awesome.
You guys still want to talk to Bruce?
I'm calling.
Yeah, Bruce, stay on the line.
Have Bruce talk. I'll call Trisha Paytas.
I just want to say,
You're gonna get an interview with Trisha Paytas, apparently, Bruce.
Bruce, you have about 30 seconds to monologue. We're not going to the bonfire. Shut up.
So, Bruce, did you hear that?
Is Ashley here?
Hold on. So, Keem is going to be trying to call Trisha Paytas.
Keem knows he can't call Trisha Paytas because Trisha wouldn't answer and that would be embarrassing. Call Gabby Hanna. How about Gabby Hanna?
I'll call Gabby Hanna.
Call Gabby Hanna. We're having an interview with Gabby Hanna, by the way.
Bruce, repeat.
Well,
hold on. Keep. Bruce, repeat what you just said.
I said Trisha will probably answer Keem's call. She's been trying to get into his pants for years.
Oh. That's a mother you're disrespecting there, Bruce.
That is true. That is so true. Trisha tried to fuck me so many times.
No way. You're such a liar.
Bro, what?
Keem, he has something to ask you. What was that again?
I said, hasn't she been like sending you messages all the time back in the day?
Oh, yeah.
I don't believe it.
Dude, one time, this is a true story. So Rice Scum and Alyssa Violet, they made a diss track.
Of course.
On Jake Paul.
Of course.
Very viral fucking song, right?
Another shot. Huh?
And so this diss track went platinum, people. It went platinum. I'm already up one, so you can have both of these.
Are you kidding me?
Well, I stole your last shot.
Chris, come take a shot here. Can Chris have a shot?
I gotta drive, boys and girls.
All right, come on, woman.
Anyways, we have to focus here. Cheers, everybody. Fuck me.
Baby,
I gotta drive home.
Baby, I'm working, so I gotta work. Get your friend Ashley to come over and go to the bonfire. Yeah,
What?
these are gross. These are
What
not.
the fuck, Brantley? What is that?
They're the peach ones.
Ugh.
They're not good. Anyhow,
how dare you? Okay,
let
and
him
we got to
know.
talk about Trisha a minute.
He literally just told this man that he would be bottom.
I would.
He is a. Yeah.
That was disgusting.
Let him know, girl. Okay,
call Leafy. Call Leafy.
listen. Can I get a 1 in the chat for organization and like let's stay on track? Come on, you're being distracting.
Your girlfriend's yelling like a hillbilly. God, Brantley, get upstairs until we call you down. You understand?
All right, baby. I'm telling us. All right, baby. I'm telling a story. You gotta go.
I love him so much.
Clip this.
I love you too.
Clip this. This is GAY.
I love you too.
This is gay. This is gay.
Ow! Brantley, Keem, she's drunk hitting me. Ow!
Okay. And that's why I said my woman will whoop your ass. Okay.
Get upstairs. Don't ever come down here again.
Bruce!
Oh my God, do you want another shot?
Yes.
Bruce, I love you, baby. See ya. Okay, so Bruce.
Bye, Bruce.
All right, so Rice Gum and Alyssa Violet, their song goes platinum. It's a diss track on Jake Paul. They're having a platinum party, all right?
Yeah, of course.
I'm at the platinum party. I'm smoking some cigs with the Nelk boys, having a good time. And
We should
whatnot.
smoke some cigs.
No. We did that once. It's fine. It was a thing.
Please.
I do kind of want to smoke.
Dude, how good is a cig sound right now? How good is a cig sound? Brantley, bring the cigarettes down, please.
Oh, my God.
That sounds so good right now.
Stop. You're derailing the story. Bruce. So I'm at the party. I'm smoking some cigs, and none of these LA kids have real cigarettes. They're all on these vapes and shit, right? So they're looking at me like I'm the crack dealer. They're like, bro, he's got Marb Lights.
Because you're old, yeah.
Because I'm old, right? And so everyone's like bumming cigarettes out of me. And so me and the Nelk boys are in a circle, all smoking squares, right? And all of a sudden, this is like 3 hours into the party. Trisha Paytas comes rolling through, drunk as all hell.
What?
With Jason Nash.
A gay man. A secretly gay man.
Jason
Right, Bruce?
Nash.
How gay is Jason Nash, Bruce?
No.
I'll call Leafy if you stop spamming. You need to stop spamming, though.
He's calling
Anyhow.
Leafy.
Anyhow.
I hate Leafy, by the way.
Anyhow, long story short, she comes in and she goes, oh my God, fucking Keemstar, I fucking love you. And goes to grab my crotch.
Fucking way.
No hug. No hug. No like.
Wait a minute.
No, none of this. Like, hi, Keemstar, nice to see
Sure.
you.
Yeah, sure.
This is the first time meeting Trisha Paytas in person.
Uh-huh.
She went like this to grab my cock. I got witnesses.
I feel like that's the same thing that happened when you met Salvo for the first time.
Yeah, it's Bruce. Yes.
Probably.
Tell the story
have
about
this-
you meeting Ninja's wife.
I'm not trying to like ego anyone here, but like, it doesn't matter who it is. Everyone's always trying to fuck me, and it's so weird. People don't understand what I have to go through. I don't get treated like a fucking human. I get treated like a fucking piece of meat.
Stop.
And then the internet tries to spin it somehow that I'm like the predator or something, right? Like when I started dating Brantley, do you know how many fucking people are like, oh, date someone your OJ age. I can't believe you're going after that. Bro, Brantley went after me. Brantley went after all these women. Go after me. These fucking weird dudes go after me. Trisha Paytas went after me. I'm just trying to live my life. I'm more than a fucking piece of meat, people.
Keem, is it true that Ninja's wife, Jessica Blevins, also tried to fuck you?
No, never. Stop saying that.
I'm kidding. I made that up.
Thank you. Jesus fucking Christ.
Call Leafy.
Stop saying this shit.
You're bringing up how many girls want to have sex with you. What are you talking about? I can't bring that up? No, I made that up. That's a joke on the cotton candy stealing.
Repzilla with the 5. Keem meat desire is very strong.
That's bullshit. You know, Keemstar always brags about how he gets so much pootie tang. I'm like, I haven't seen any of it.
I don't.
Okay, so you don't.
I don't.
You
No,
should
I
have
don't
sex.
brag. I don't brag.
Would you have sex with Trisha Paytas if you're
No.
single?
No.
If you're single?
No.
This girl's back down
Baby,
here.
can
Wait
we
a
have
minute.
the
She can't
cigarettes?
talk
They're in
unless
the
she's on a
drawer.
mic. Go
Wait,
get us cigarettes
cigarettes in
now.
the drawer?
We need cigarettes now.
Talk to my girl like that.
Yes, Matt. I did not talk
Hit
to
him.
anybody like
Hit him for that.
Mods in.
Hit him for
Do
that.
not hit me. Not
him
in the
for
face.
that.
In the arm. In the arm. In the arm. In the arm. In the arm's fine.
Wait. Give him a real punch. Yo.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
My girl wants to box. I won't let her because I don't want her to get a broken
Keem,
nose.
I don't want to be hit in the face.
No. Can she hit you in the shoulder? Let her
Yes,
hit
in the
you-
shoulder's fine. Hold on.
Okay.
Let's set up the shot so it's okay. In the shoulder's fine.
Wait, move the mic. Move the mic
Promise me
so
that
they
it's
can
not-
see it.
not in
Turn
the face.
sideways.
Don't hit me in the face.
Turn
Don't-
sideways so they
Don't
can
hit me
see
in the
it.
face. Don't hit me in the face.
Right
Don't
here.
hit me in the face. Do
All
not
right.
hit me in the face.
This girl has real power.
Do not hit
people.
me in the face.
All right, hit him.
Do not hit me in the face.
He won't. She won't.
That doesn't
Ow.
hurt. That doesn't hurt.
You're lying. You're so lying.
You think
I
you're
really
strong?
don't know what's going on.
It doesn't hurt.
I
That
heard
doesn't
it.
hurt.
I heard that.
That
You're
doesn't
lying.
hurt.
You're lying. Stop.
Oh!
Did you actually hit him in the mouth?
I hit him a little bit. It made a little bit of contact.
Are you
not
playing?
much.
He's playing. He's
You
playing.
thought we're doing it. Bye.
He's playing. All right, go get us the cigs quick.
Get up, cunts.
So Salvo's on the ground. He is holding his face.
Salvo, you good, bud?
No, you're playing, right? Did you actually get hit?
Yeah, that bitch hit me in the face. John Nelson.
Yo,
John Nelson.
I want to tell a real
John Nelson,
story.
screen cap that.
I got to tell this real story. So me and Brantley were at the bar. Is Bruce still on the line?
Oh, yeah.
All right, Bruce. Bruce, you got to hear this story. Me and Brantley are at the bar, right?
I'm suing you. You know that.
Yeah, I know. We met. You need money. You're poor. So
Yeah,
we.
I mean, you're not paying me enough. Yeah, we need a lighter, of course.
What? You don't have a lighter? What the fuck? What's good with a cigarette without a lighter?
Why are you talking about that? She's so strong.
Here's a
She
true
barely hit-
story.
It didn't hurt.
Shut up.
I'm serious.
It's gonna work against your lawsuit.
That really hurt, actually.
There
That
you
hurt a
go.
lot.
There
That
you
hurt a-
go.
John Nelson from
There you
LFM.
go.
I'm getting assaulted at the workplace here. Oh, another T-shirt. Thank you, everybody. Woo, 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 woo.
The notifications are working.
Whoa, let's
Teddy
go.
Steals.
Teddy Steals.
Teddy Steals.
Hey, Gila, we're coming for you.
Look at this guy. It's me, Alex. He's trying to get Block
minute.
TV with the hands up.
Wait
Look
a
at him in the
minute.
chat. He got banned.
Do you want to remake that classic tip right now? That classic clip of the I'm on Blog TV with my hands
I
up.
did have a couple drinks, so I'm going to refer to the producer. Is that a good idea?
No.
Okay, it's not a good idea.
Keem, we talked about
to
off
do
camera online. At 1 million subscribers, what are you willing to do?
For the Keemstar show?
Yes.
Okay.
Breaking news. Clip this.
No. So this is what happened, right? I was trying to explain to Salvo that I've been so successful that I love my beard. So I was trying to put a dollar amount on what it would cost for me to shave my beard.
Yeah.
And I was like, 50,000 want to do it. 100,000 want to do it. I actually think it's like $500,000.
Right.
That's where I'm like, that's such a big chunk of money that I would be insulting, people less
Sure,
fortunate
sure.
if I didn't do that.
True.
So
Thank you, Brantley.
thank you, baby. I love you for that.
Fine.
Yo, could you go get that full send ashtray that's up there, baby?
So at 1 million subs, what are you willing to do?
At 1 million subs, I will shave my beard live on the show.
Please don't.
You want one?
Guys,
Chris, the producer
there's none
is
left.
smoking.
I don't think there's any left.
There is one left. All right. Go ahead. Set that down.
So
Nelk. Shout out to Nelk. By the way, did I finish the story, Bruce? About the
what?
Nelk boys smoking cigarettes and Trisha trying to grab my...
Well, yeah, you got
You said that you did anal with Trisha.
That's not
I
what was
did
said,
not.
dude.
I did not say that.
So at 1 million subscribers, Keem will shave his beard live on the Keemstar show, by the way. 1 million subscribers.
Gotta get your friends to go sub to the Keemstar show.
Yes. Or just make a shout out on Drama Alert.
Hold on, Bruce. What'd you say?
I said if Keem hates his beard, he needs to put it in the YouTuber museum.
Yeah.
I agree. All right, tell your story.
Isn't there a way that you can get a taxidermy, right?
Yeah.
To go and when I shave my beard, keep it in the same form?
I think they can do that. Yeah, they'll mold it
That would
too.
be insane.
That'd be
They
awesome.
Put each piece of hair.
And I could wear it sometimes.
Well, no, you wouldn't be able to wear it. It would be
Another
Baby,
shot?
We're wasted.
I'm not drunk. I'm not drunk. I'm not drunk.
Okay, come on.
Okay.
I'm doing a show. I'm trying to entertain people.
Another shot? Are you kidding me?
All right, you're being too intrusive, Brantley. I'm sorry.
Brantley,
Grab
you
your
got to
shot.
go back in your closet.
Grab your shot.
Are you kidding? I got to drive home.
You can't.
I'm driving home tonight.
Okay, well, we're going to slam waters.
Fuck, man.
That was Salvo, what the fuck?
You saw that, right?
Yeah, we caught that.
You saw that. That's on camera, right?
Yeah, that's 100%.
What the fuck are you doing?
Dude, are you okay?
You good? What just happened?
I think he got in his eyes.
Got my eye.
Yeah, there we are.
What the fuck? This lightweight shit. This is a college student, by the way.
I'm 28. What do you mean?
Yeah, you went to college.
Not really.
You went to college, you partied with all the college kids. I said, fuck college, bro. When I went to my first job and they needed a fucking degree, I printed one up online and saved myself $200,000.
Get Brantley out of here.
Idiot.
She's setting me up for
I
failure.
do remember that.
Brantley, I'm gonna need you to leave us alone for a minute.
Brantley, get out of here now.
Come on, Keem. I know you told this story back on Cold Ones, but I've always been curious to ask you, what officially made you stop being friends with Blade? Because people like ask about it constantly.
So, I love Braid. Wait, hold on. There's like water and stuff on the thing. Wow, I am fucked up. I said Braid.
Yeah, you did.
We're pretty fucked up right now.
We are a little
What do you
fucked
guys
up.
want to do? You guys want to keep going?
Yes, you idiot.
All right.
Shut up.
Of course we're going to keep going. But
Sounds good.
So Blade is a really good friend of mine. Was a really good friend of mine. But when Blade gets drunk, he says racist things.
Hard R's?
Hard R's.
Ugh.
I have so many Blade stories that we will tell you on this show at some point.
Should we call Blade?
No.
Should we call Leafy?
No.
You promised to check this.
Wait 1 second.
Okay.
Let's have these cigarettes. Stop interrupting. All right. Long story short, he asked me a question. I'm trying to answer it. So don't stay with the
Is
story.
Bruce Allen on the call?
Yep.
Blade got wasted one night and threw a dog. And that's when I was like, bro, I get it. Like, Blade is two people. He is sober Blade, and then he's drunk Blade.
He threw a dog?
He threw a dog drunk.
Let me ask.
What type of dog?
Big dog, small dog?
It was a small dog. It was on the couch, and he threw it off the couch. The dog didn't get hurt, but it was very similar to like a Linity throwing the cat type of thing. And I'm like, dude, no. Just no. Rural girl is here.
Who? The rural girl? Who's the rural girl?
Ashley. She's really mad at you.
Why is Ashley mad at me? Wait a minute.
Put Ashley on the back mic.
Give the audience some context here. Turn on that light and give audience some context. I feel like I'm the only adult that has to do this show.
Ashley, go on that back mic and give him hell.
Hold on a minute. Let's give the audience some context, Keem, about what's going on.
Chris, you're gonna have to fix that camera.
So give me a sec.
Give the audience who's here.
Come on, Ashley.
Is that a rural cow?
Ashley.
Oh, get on this mic.
You're gonna get hit.
Wait a minute. Give the audience
You're
some
gonna get
context.
hit.
Give the audience some context.
Ashley is our good friend. I actually went to high school with Ashley.
What is going on? Why are you around me?
Ashley and Brantley are like best friends. And
Ashley, you can get
when Salvo first started coming over here, he met Ashley, and you were pretty rude to her.
What did I say to Ashley? You got to tell her to stop talking, by the way. How was I rude to Ashley?
Oh my God.
How was I rude to Ashley?
Ashley, you get on the mic in the back.
Yeah, come on.
How was I rude to Ashley? Hold on a minute.
Just
How
around
was
the bar?
Just nothing over the top.
How was I rude to Ashley? Please, Ashley, how was I rude to you, Miss Rural?
You were saying this rural girl doesn't know
She
that.
is a rural girl. What are you talking about?
Am I?
Thank you for the membership.
Where do you live? Do you live in bumfuck Buffalo?
Do you live in the city? No.
I live in the suburbs, like a normal person. Who are you?
I'm gonna kick your ass tonight.
Keem, introduce this girl for the chat.
Ashley is a great friend of ours, and Ashley actually, I remember correctly, we were at the bonfire, and Ashley like dumped you on your ass multiple times.
Three times.
Every time I'm
Three
here,
times.
every time I'm at, hey, John Nelson, every time I'm at the Keemstar compound, I get abused, by the way.
John Nelson is one of my best friends and one of her best friends.
Me and John Nelson are going to sue your
I
ass.
used to know John.
Well, yeah, well, now me and John are going to sue your ass. Listen, Ashley.
John's not going to sue.
Ashley, you're mad at me because I called you a rural girl? Where do you live? You live in the cornfields, correct?
Honey, where have I lived?
You just said something else that's worse. What did you say?
A cow. She's a cow. Not because of your weight, because if you live in the
I
rural.
didn't know 128 pounds was a fat cow.
Not Not because of your physicality, because you live in the rural where the cows live.
Honey, I'm the farmer's daughter, all right?
That's what I'm talking about.
And I will whoop your little fucking city ass.
Wait a minute. What's going on here?
I am a farmer's son.
I'm too drunk to be abused.
This is a suburbs kid right here,
Yes,
Salvo.
I am,
right?
and that is a rural cow.
If you could switch to our camera real quick, Chris. So the people like Salvo that grew up in the suburbs, we refer to them as cityots.
What does that mean?
Cityots. You don't know shit about anything. You're a fucking cityot.
Oh my God.
Us
Keem.
people
Keem.
that grew in the country,
John
right?
Nelson, take notes.
We're much smarter than you cityots.
I totally disagree.
So is Dan rule?
Dan's a hillbilly. Keemstar's a hillbilly. Keemstar's a hillbilly. Is Keemstar not a hillbilly? What do you mean?
Are you saying John's a hillbilly too?
I don't know how John lives. I don't know how John Nelson lives. Listen, all I know is that the way listen, guys, hold on a minute. What is going? I drive from Cleveland to Buffalo.
What do you drive? Cilantro.
I drive.
Which, by the way, I call you cilantro. You're not Salvo.
Wait
You're
a
cilantro.
minute. Wait a minute. I've been ambushed here. I am really incoherent.
Cilantro, what do you
Wait
drive?
a minute.
What do you drive?
I drive a BMW 7 Series.
Who else drives a BMW?
We drive the same car. We drive the same car.
It's not the same car.
My
It's
car's
not.
newer. My car's nicer and newer.
You drive.
She drives a BMW sedan.
You drive a kid carrier.
What are you talking about? Hold on, Brantley. Hold
and you
on
know
a minute.
what? No, cilantro. I have a child, and I drive a better car
I feel
than you.
sorry for that child.
true.
I feel sorry
That
for
is
that
true.
child. I feel
That's
sorry
fact.
for
All
that child.
You drive a car that you should have 2 baby seats in, okay?
No.
And then I over here got a carbon fiber. I got a carbon fiber hood on my car, okay? And I got a friggin' nice ass car.
Wait a minute.
Ashley has a better car than you.
I do have a better car.
She drives a BMW sedan. I drive a BMW X7
Bet you she
Series
got a better
SUV.
car, too.
No,
I bet
she
you I got a
doesn't. My
bigger
car's
dick,
worth.
too.
No, you don't. You do not have a bigger dick than me. My car is worth more money than your car. That's beside the point. You're mad at me because I called you a rural idiot. You are a rural idiot. Keemstar's a rural hillbilly too.
Yo, do you think your car is really more valuable than hers?
1,000%.
I don't think so.
I drive a BMW X7. X7. She drives a BMW.
It looks like it's an X1.
It's not an X1. I'm getting gaslight live on YouTube. No.
I mean, that's the equivalent to a Hyundai.
We're
all right,
not typical
honestly.
little dumb bitches. We
I
know
drive
shit about cars. We know a lot.
My
I've worked
car's
on
worth
cars
more
my
money than
life.
your car. What are you talking about?
What do you want, huh?
Yo,
Kelly Blue Book this. What are you talking about?
Kid to put in the back of your car.
Kelly Blue Book this right now. My car's worth more money than your car. Why are you here? You're ambushing me. You're a hillbilly. Listen, I like hillbillies.
Can we talk about the time when Cilantro came into my bar and almost got his ass kicked by a
No,
4'11"
Let her tell
girl?
that story. That's a good story.
Fine.
That's a good story.
Got his ass kicked twice.
Go ahead, Ashley. You got the floor. Tell the story.
About how a girl was up on the bar about to beat his ass because he was being mean to me. Because I'm respected. I'm a respected rural woman.
Hillbillies stick
all
up for
right?
hillbillies. Hillbillies stick up for hillbillies. That's
And
all
how
I gotta
many
say.
places? I was a flight attendant for years. How many places have I been, and how many places have you been?
A flight
How many
attendant-
countries have you been to?
A flight attendant for Spirit Airlines? A flight attendant for Spirit Airlines?
No, I'm very proud to say United.
Oh, United. Yeah, you probably dragged an African American off your plane too.
Oh my God.
Knowing you, huh? Knowing you probably
never.
dragged an African American off of your airline.
I was a wonderful flight attendant. I was so fun.
Yeah.
Is that why you always come into my bar?
I come into your bar because I need to be fed and I forgot my wallet. So that's the only place Keemstar can take me.
You heard it right there. That's what I
I don't
was
have
telling
my
you.
wallet. I forgot my
He never
wallet.
has his wallet. He
Thank
never
you.
pays the bill.
Thank you.
Keemstar pays the bill every time.
Yes. This fucking millionaire is
sitting
going to
there
pay
saying,
every bill I ever
"Shots,
have. You understand me?
Shots.
Yes, shots. I would have drained your wallet. Peasant. Yeah, right. Stand up. Stand up right now. I'll fight every one of you hillbilly corner of the field freaks right now, without a doubt. Wait a minute. Why is she around me? I don't like her around me
I
this
don't need
much.
to fight.
Wait
I
a
got
minute.
my girl.
Why is she
I don't
here?
need to fight. I got my girl.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's fight.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for tuning in to another episode of the Keemstar Show. We're going to end it right there. Stop it.